Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole football, week 6 of the MHSAA season. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call tonight, joined by Jamie Sycon. He'll be my sidekick doing color commentary. We also have Julia Habman as our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. And we will also have with us Jackson G as our cameraman. Jackson G back with us. So what a great night for high school football. Week 6 couldn't be any better than this, Jamie. Ludington and Manistee, the 147th meeting. They're playing for the Dad's Traveling Trophy. It's homecoming here at Ludington. It's also a huge conference game with big-time implications. Ludington comes into the game 3-0 in the conference, 4-1 overall. The Manistee Mariners, they come into this game with a record of 3-2 overall, and they are 2-2 in the West Michigan Conference. Now, this rivalry dates back to 1895. That's the first time the Orioles and the Mariners met. If you look at the oldest rivalries based on the year started, 1893 Battle Creek Central versus Kalamazoo Central, 1894 Saginaw Arthur Hill versus Saginaw, 1894 Menominee versus Marinette, that's Menominee, Michigan versus Marinette, Wisconsin, and 1895 Negaunee versus Ishpeming, and then you have Ludington, Manistee. And if you look at it in terms of games played, only Negaunee and Ishpeming have played more games against each other. They're at 150 right now. Tonight, again, the 147th meeting. Ludington leads the overall series, 70 wins, 65 defeats, 11 ties. What more can you say, Jamie?
That is absolutely amazing, and it adds up to what should be another fantastic night out here on the football field. Like you said, homecoming, look at all these people out here, the young cheerleaders. I mean, everything is doubled or tripled in size, and
look at the hill.
The hill over there. I mean, the hill goes all the way down to the baseball field.
And they're parked across the street as well. People are parked.
And then up on the hill by the water tower. So
exactly.
When this kickoff starts, I'd imagine this is going to be a packed house, and Ludington is looking for a little revenge from last year.
Yeah, last year Manistee thumped the Orioles at Manistee 44-23. In 2022, the Orioles defeated Manistee 45-21. Let's hope the Orioles can buck the trend that began back in, began back around 2010 when Ludington won by the score of 27-21. Manistee then won the next 2 years. Ludington won in 13, Manistee won the next 2 years, 14 and 15. The Orioles won in 16, Manistee won the next 2 years, 17-18. 19, the Orioles won, Manistee won the next 2 years, 20 and 21. 2022, the Orioles won. 2023, Manistee. Let's hope the Orioles can snap that string tonight.
That needs to happen here tonight, Scoop.
No doubt.
Like you said, it's a big conference game. It's a big. Ludington needs this win. Let's just put it that way.
Exactly. Packed house here at Oriole Field tonight. And you know, Manistee, those bleachers are going to be filled up across from us tonight. They're packed here. The Oriole stands. You got the little Oriole cheerleaders out here tonight. You got so much going on tonight. But let's first things first. Let's thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, and that's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. Pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Now, Manistee, again, 3-2 on the year, 2-2 West Michigan Conference Lakes. They've scored 138 points. They've given up 122 points. They started the year with a 47-12 victory over Kalkaska. Then they defeated Fremont 22-12. They lost to Muskegon Oak Ridge 49-22. They defeated Muskegon Orchard View 41-0. Last week they got hammered by Whitehall 49-6. Last year, Manistee finished 8-3. They won their opening playoff game against Lake City before being knocked out by the eventual Division VI state champion Kingsley Stags. The Orioles coming tonight with a 4-1 overall record, 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. They've scored 229 points with that high-octane offense. They've given up 111 points. They began their year with a 67-0 victory over Alpena. Then they lost to county rival Mason County Central 50-43. They've reeled off 3 straight conference victories, beginning with Fremont 43-12, Muskegon Oak Ridge 31-15, and Montague 45-34. This team is fun to watch play with that high-octane offense, and the defense is really playing some good ball the last week, too. The last few weeks, you would think, okay, they gave up 34 to Montague, but still, they did a lot of nice things last week.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, and we gave up 34 last week, but in essential, other than a couple, there was a couple of big plays that happened where some broke tackles, but just like the previous game there, Scoop, the defense is really coming along. The special teams are coming along. And like you said, 34 points, but it was probably the best defensive game, if you could say that in terms of watching and executing of what Ludington has done all year.
Yep.
Which 34 points, you wouldn't think that, but it also shows what they held a good offense to was 34 points. Take away those couple miscues that we had to, they had the one defender went straight down the middle. It was a blown coverage. They didn't know which guy. Take away that,
Yep.
We were right on there, getting to the pressuring the quarterback. Everything is what Charlie is expecting right now, and it's just getting better each week.
We got some huge news, too. We're not going to spoil it, though. We're going to let Coach Charlie Gunsel tell you the great news, Oriole Nation, and we're going to listen right now to the interview I did with him here recently, the House of Flavors Manufacturing Coaches pregame interview here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Charlie Gunsel. Coach, your team coming off a very, very physical, hard-hitting, but an impressive 45-34 win over the Montague Wildcats to improve to 4-1 on the season, a perfect 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference. This week, you have the Manistee Mariners coming to town, one of the oldest rivalries in the state, 147th meeting. It's for the Dad's Trophy. It's homecoming. It's also for the Orioles to keep their perfect record going in the West Michigan Conference, hoping for a showdown with Whitehall, but I know that's the farthest thing from your player's mind right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, last week was wild, Scoop. I think it's the first time in 25 years I've kind of lost my composure a little bit, and so I felt bad about that, but there's a system in place, and I give all the credit in the world to the state. The system worked, and so Cam's was reinstated yesterday, and we're excited. We're excited, and so but yeah, it just there's a lot of things I wish I could take back at the end of that game, and people make mistakes. We're all human, and we're going to move forward, and I'm happy that I'm saying that after a big win by our team.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't want it to overshadow how well and how hard we played. We did a lot of really good stuff in that game. And Montague is legit. I mean, they are a good football team that's played a really tough schedule. So, at the end of the day, once we all collectively caught our breath and got our composure back under control, things worked out.
Yeah. Manistee comes into this game 2-2 in the West Michigan Conference, 3-2 overall, and it's you can throw. I say this every year, Coach, but you can throw the records out the window when Ludington and Manistee get together. Again, one of the state's oldest rivalries. What will the Manistee Mariners look like this season?
Well, they graduated a bunch of kids, and so they're still going to do what they do. New coaching staff in place, except I guess I'm saying new head coach. It's still the same staff. They just replaced the head coach with the defensive coordinator. So we'll see a lot of the same things. They're a really physical, big team up front. They want to run the football, but they have a nice quarterback as well. So when they do get to the edge or they get the opportunities, they'll take their shots in the air. But you said it right. It does not matter. I mean, there's been times where we've been the better team and they've beaten us. There's been times that they've been the better team, we've beaten them. So we're going to get their best game. I know that. And it's going to be a pretty electric atmosphere. Last time we played Manistee here on a homecoming, I think it was the largest gate in Ludington football history.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it.
That's terrific news on Cam, no doubt about that. He's got 26 touchdowns through 5 games, and to the best of my recollection, I've looked up some records. I've even looked up the 1989 team, too, which scored 266 points, went 9-1 on the season. Jason Sofa was their all-state running back that year. But from the best of my recollections, it looks like Spence Riggs has the record of 29 touchdowns in a season for Ludington Oriole, who you coached back in 2004. What Cam is doing, and what your offense is doing, they are just so exciting, so much fun to watch. And I don't believe, and I've seen some athletic Oriole teams, but this team, with the speed they have and how quick they are something to watch.
Yeah, I think we've opened up even more. I think Coach Gillett's done a great job. You know, I gave up play calling a year ago to him because of the situation with Cam being our quarterback. I didn't want that to interfere with our relationship, and sometimes that can happen. So I kind of stepped aside, and Brent's been doing a phenomenal job. He gets us in great looks, and you know, people talk about Cam and doing this and that. It's up front, man. We're good up front.
Yeah.
I mean, we got an all-state kid, I think, at right tackle. We got a left tackle who unfortunately won't be playing tonight. That's 6'4", 300 pounds, moves well. And then the interior, Colin Shelton, Blake Nelson, and Connor Shaney's playing with one arm.
Yeah.
I mean, he can barely use his left arm, but he's selling out. So we're really good up front. Yeah. And our skill is different. You know, Taj has some special abilities, and Cy, we're not even getting Cy the ball as much as we should, but he just, every chance he gets it, and then you're seeing the emergence of Zach Graham and Brody Kaminsky. So we're thrilled, and Max is coming along. You know, Max is a little banged up, but I think we became more balanced when we discovered Max stepped forward in the Oak Ridge game.
Yeah.
So we've become pretty dangerous offensively.
And big play, Andre Walden. Yeah, no doubt. Now, speaking of Max, will he be playing Friday night?
You know, we hope. You know, he took a pounding. Mac's not a big dude, you know, and so he takes a beating in there, but he's probably one of the toughest guys we have.
Okay.
I know he's going to take some reps tonight, and we'll see how he does in pregame warm-ups. I mean, we'll put a couple pops on that shoulder.
And Sweet Louis Salazar, status on him?
I don't know yet. You know, it's MRI time, and we'll have to wait for that. Our hope is that he's back in 2 weeks, but we'll have to wait for the results.
Should be awesome. Friday night, Coach, here, Oriole Field, homecoming, the battle for the Dad's Trophy. Ludington trying to get it back into the to be placed in the hallways of Ludington High School. Big conference implications. You can't say enough. This is going to be a huge, huge game Friday night against the Manistee Mariners. Good luck to you, Coach. Good luck to your boys, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks, Scoop. Go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to a packed Oriole Field. The bleachers are already looked like they're packed to capacity, Jamie.
Yeah.
You look up on the hill right now. Just a perfect atmosphere. Great setting here. Great ambiance. You can feel the electricity in the air as the Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners get together for Homecoming 2024. And right now we'd like to thank Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC. Services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration, LLC, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And we're going to be giving you those starting lineups here momentarily. But, boy, I'll tell you, Jamie, it just doesn't get any better than this.
This doesn't. You know, Scoop, I was just sitting here thinking, what football player out there right now isn't have the hair on their arms standing up, and they're just thrilled to be out here and ready to go. The band members, everybody out here. I mean, this place is packed. Look all the way around. There's standing room all the way around the track here. It is just awesome. Awesome atmosphere.
This is what high school football is all about, Friday Night Lights. And right now we're going to step aside. When we return, we'll have those starting lineups coming your way here on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Degrees.
Welcome back to Oriole Field, the 147th meeting between the Ludington Orioles and the Manistee Mariners about to begin. And it's week 6, and this game here, Jamie, you always knew you were going to buckle your chin strap up a little bit tighter, and you knew it was going to be a little bit harder hitting game, kind of like Michigan-Ohio State.
Yep.
That's what this rivalry meant. I was part of 2 of those games myself back in the 80s, and I'll tell you what, they were 2 of the hardest losses that I took as a football player during my high school football career, especially my senior year when we lost at Manistee 13-11.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, you're, as someone who's actually taking place in the sporting event, you hate to lose to your rival. You know, it goes both ways. And as you see, there's only 5 games that separate them in the win-loss column there. So it's tight, and you know, Ludington wants to win just as bad as anybody else.
Here we go. Manistee kicks off, and the ball will be fielded down there.
No.
Uh-oh. And just like that, Manistee has recovered. Oh, my gosh, right off the bat. There is a fumble right there. Messiah Himes tried to come up and pick the ball up, and this is has shades of that second game of the year against Mason County Central, Jamie. When Mason County Central kicked off to Ludington, they recovered an onside kick, and they took it down and punched it right in, and just like that.
At the last second, that ball took a weird hop. I think Messiah thought it was going to go out of bounds. I thought so myself, and it took a little funny hop, came back into the field of play. He tried to pick it up, went right through his hands.
Yep. Homecoming 2024.
And here comes that defense that we need, Scoop.
Yep. Okay, Manistee with the ball. They recover the opening fumble right there, and right off the bat, and oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? The very first play on offense for Manistee, and just like that, things could not start worse for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, I don't even number 4 carried the ball there.
Trevor Haig,
and I think he had a fingertip touch him in that. And, just not the start we wanted to see, but it's a chance to regroup, and let's hope that can happen here very quickly.
We're 9 seconds into the game, and the Mariners with a quick 6-0 lead, and they will go for 2. Their quarterback is Davion Neal Berry, and the 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, 9 seconds into the ball game, Landon Soa scores on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, one thing you don't see very often, Scoop, is our defensive line getting pushed back. But looking at a couple of the size of some of those boys on the offensive line for Manistee, that's exactly what they did. 2 plays in a row, just pushed our line back, and back went right in behind them, untouched, and 2-point conversion.
I was going to say, homecomings here, now lost to Manistee twice during my high school career. Homecoming, on the other hand, it was 2-0.
Yeah.
Won our junior year, we beat North Muskegon, and our senior year, we beat Muskegon Reese Puffer.
There you go.
Yep. So hopefully the Orioles, like I said, we're 9 seconds in, Jamie. They recover the fumble on the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
In first offensive play, they punch it in on a 13-yard touchdown run. And now they'll kick off a second time.
Let that one go
and
out
that
of
one's going to
bounds.
go out of bounds. It looked like that first one may have went out of bounds, but
Like I said, it took that hop at the last second and come back in. But, those type of things happen. And 2 things can happen here. Either Manistee keeps rolling with that, or Ludington puts a stop to it. And and starts moving things. But here comes our high offense here, and let's see if Manistee's defense can stop that.
Let's see how our team faces this adversity here, how they come out, because Manistee has come out and they've punched the Orioles right in the mush, and let's see if the Orioles can answer right now. 1st and 10 for Ludington, ball on their own 35-yard line. 11:51 to go in the opening quarter. Manistee off to a quick 8-0 lead. And now Gunsel, he'll roll to his right, still rolling. Now he'll keep, and he's got some running room out there. He's out to the 47-yard line. So a pickup of 7 there.
Yeah, they got him in that run-pass option out to the outside. I think they were looking for a big play, Andre Walden underneath. He had 2 receivers over the top, but every one of them were covered, and Cam had to pull it and run.
Gunsel is the quarterback. He wears jersey number 1. He's a 6'3", 380-pound junior. The slot backs for the Orioles, I should say the tailback is number 3, Cooper Holmes. He's a 5'11", 180-pound junior. The slot back, number 2, Taj Williams, a 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. And also number 8, Messiah Himes, a 5'11", 165-pound sophomore. All right, Orioles 2nd down and 3. Gunsel will keep. He's got a 1st down and then some. He's out past midfield and down to the Mariners' 48. No, they're going to be marked down at the 48. The Manistee 48-yard line. Yep. The remainder of the starters for the Orioles on offense, number 13, Brody Kaminsky, a 6', 175-pound junior, will start at wide receiver. And the other wide receiver, number 4, Zach Graham, a 5'10", 155-pound junior. The Orioles offensive line, and they've been gelling well throughout the season. The center, number 50, Colin Shelton, 6'2", 185-pound junior. Orioles 1st and 10, ball on the Manistee 48-yard line, 10:35 to go in the opening quarter. Manistee up 8-0. Gunsel on the keeper. Cam Gunsel's got some room. He's at the 40, and he'll be driven out of bounds, but he's got another Oriole 1st down.
Yeah, I like watching Cam run there, Scoop. He's going right. Defender's coming at him. He hard plants on his right outside leg and gets the defender to move, and then just quickly bounces back inside, and he's got another 12 yards after that little jab step. That's not easy to do at full speed.
The left guard for the Orioles, 53, Connor Cheney. He's a 5'11", 190-pound junior. The right guard, number 55, Donovan Salazar. He is just a freshman. The left tackle, 54, Blake Olson, 6'2", 220 sophomore. And the right tackle, All-State candidate, Walt Autry. Gunsel on the carry, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about all on that play right there. Talking about Walt Autry, he wears jersey 63. Again, 6'4", 295. He's a junior and in a darn good one, an All-State candidate. He's the Orioles starting right tackle.
For sure.
All right, so the Orioles now have a 2nd down and 10, 9:40 to go in the opening quarter. Manistee up 8-0. They scored on a 13-yard touchdown run by number 4, Trevor Haig. The 2-point conversion was good as Landon Sawa ran it in. Okay, the Orioles now 2nd. Gunsel, he'll keep again. Gunsel, and he gets down to about the 30 right there. He'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Orioles.
Well, I tell you right here, Scoop, other than that one run-pass option and play that we had, Gillett's pounding the ball right now. It's working, and I think he just plans on right here in this drive, let's just wear this defense down a little bit or get them thinking run, and all of a sudden here comes that wide open pass.
That was the big news during the week. I got the official news on Wednesday that Cam was going to be playing, Cam Gunsel.
Yeah.
So here the Orioles facing a 3rd down and 4, ball on the Manistee 31-yard line, 8:39 left in the opening quarter. Gunsel will keep, and 1st down. He's carrying some Mariners with him, but he's got a 1st down. Forward progress will put the ball at the Manistee 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think he was number 10, Cott, he was dragging, and then about 3 or 4 other Manistee players joined on there, but not before he got the 1st down. Manistee
has some good athletes on this team. Again, they pounded the Orioles last year at Manistee by the score of 44-23.
Yeah.
And Ludington looking for some revenge tonight.
And we got Walden in the slot right there. I wouldn't be surprised.
Big play, Andre Walden. They'll give it straight ahead to Cooper Holmes. Some tough sledding right there, Jamie, for Holmes.
Yeah, and he's going to get his opportunity this week to carry the ball with max out, and Cooper's a tough kid, so he's going to pound it up in there.
The starters on defense for Manistee, number 52, Elijah Ruiz. He's a defensive end. Also number 77, Braden Schweitzer, a defensive end. The tackles are number 68, Ketis Underwood, and number 61, Malachi Cruz. The linebackers for the Chippewas, inside linebackers, Ian Genhart, number 33, and number 5, Landon Soa. Gunsel, he'll keep. Nice run there by Gunsel. He's going to be close to an Oriole first down on that 2nd and 8 right there. He faked the pitch right there, Jamie, and then he hit a nice run.
Yeah, he faked the pitch to Cooper Holmes. And had he pitched that ball, number 33, Ian Genhart, would have been right there for a big loss. But Cam read it and tucked it, and would he pick up a gain of 9 there?
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. The starting outside linebackers for the Mariners, number 22, Wyatt Protasevich, and number 4, Trevor Haig. The cornerbacks for the Mariners, number 9, Braylon Zimmerman, and number 10, Caden Cott. The free safety, number 11, Davion Neal Berry. 3rd and 1 for the Orioles.
They got the jumbo package in here, the heavy package, Scoop.
In motion, Messiah Himes. Gunsel should have the first down. He will have the first down. Little jump step right there, Jamie, and that gave him the first down. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. It's been a nice answer to what the Manistee Mariners did with their opening offensive possession after they recovered the fumble there on the opening kickoff and scored.
Well, when you give them a short field like that and the energy's riding high, that was bound to happen. But what I like is this is long, sustained drive, and we've just been running the ball and wearing down on them.
All right, so the Orioles 1st and 10, ball on the Manistee 14-yard line, 6:19 to go in the opening quarter. Now we'll have a timeout, I believe, called by Manistee, and we're going to step aside with your score. Manistee 8, Ludington nothing, 6:16 to go in the opening quarter. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Orioles have a 1st and 10, ball in the Manistee 14. Here's a reverse, and that's Taj Williams. What a big hit right there. Taj absolutely got decleated right there, but he gets a gain of about 9 on that reverse, Jamie.
Yeah, and I think that was number 11.
That was their quarterback who plays free safety for the Manistee Mariners, and that was Davion Neal Berry come up with a big hit. Kind of same thing our free safety does, Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, well, I think Taj seen the goal line there, and he was heading that way, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, come the crash course, and
luckily he held on to the ball.
Luckily, I was just going to say, luckily he held on to the ball. It was a good run, good reverse by Taj.
Gain of 8 on the play. Now on the carry, inside. Oh, he just lost his footing right there. I believe that was Cooper Holmes. Let's see. No, that was our kicker, Jonah Peterson, number 5 on the carry. Peterson, he is a 5'10", 160-pound senior. He's our kicker. Also plays some defensive back. Nice little nifty run right there. It's 1st and goal to go. Ball at the Manistee 2-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice play call. They had Jonah lined up in the slot at the receiver position, came in motion, and he took the handoff from Cam there.
Orioles will be at Whitehall next Friday. A lot of football to be played here tonight, though. 1st down, goal to go. Gunsel will roll to his right, wide open. Touchdown!
Oh, look at that.
Cole Hackert!
Wow.
3-yard touchdown pass to Cole Hackert. How do you like that?
Well, sometimes, Scoop, you line up in that jumbo package over and over and over, And every single time they ran the ball, and this time they leaked Cole Hackard out from that slot jumbo package spot right there, and he was wide open. Great play call.
Cam Gunsel's 27th touchdown on the year. Cole Hackard's first.
And Cam's first pass of the game.
Yep. To C. Hackard. And on to attempt the point after will be Jonah Peterson, the tripod. They've had to get a new long snapper, so hopefully that doesn't that's put down by Gronstall. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Manistee Mariners 8, the Ludington Orioles 7. And we'll be back after these messages. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon. We also have Julia Havman, and we have Jackson Jenner. He's our OSN cameraman. Of course, Julia Havman, the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. Jamie Sykon, my sidekick tonight, doing color commentary, and as always, I get to do the play-by-play.
Yeah.
My Ludington Orioles.
We wouldn't want anybody else doing it, Scoop, that's for sure.
Well, nice answer there by the Ludington Orioles, Jamie.
It was. You know, I like to see it was all runs. You know, we're just going to take the ball, we're going to run it, we're going to smash it at you here. And that's exactly what they did. I was seeing who was kicking off. You were talking about that
Peterson
before the break there.
It's a satellite kick, Jamie, and it's a short kick, and it's caught right there. So Manistee will take over 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. You were saying?
Yeah, that long snapper is Michael Wilson. He's taken over for Max, who is out with the injury. So, and Michael took over at the end of last game. So far he's done a great job.
Michael Wilson wears jersey 12. He's a junior, 5'9", 155. So he's part of that new tripod until Max is able to come back.
Yep.
He's the long snapper. The holder, Benjamin Gronstall, number 11. Ben is a senior, 5'10", 155. And, of course, our kicker, Jonah Peterson. Okay, Manistee, 1st and 10, ball on their own 34-yard line. We'll give you their starting lineup on offense and the Orioles starting lineup on defense as we can here. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Manistee up by a point, 8-7. They'll give it now on the carry, big yardage. And it's first down and gain of about 11-12 on the play there for Manistee's number 10, Caden Cott.
Yeah, you know, and Manistee is obviously that's only their second offensive play other than the 2-point conversion, but they're lined up in that tight 3 running back set back there, and they just planned on running the ball behind those big boys up front and then 1 wide receiver set. I don't think they plan to throw very much here tonight, Scoop.
Gain of 12 on the play by Cott. 1st and 10 for Manistee. Ball on their own 46-yard line. And on the carry, breaking some tackles is Cott again. Another big run for Caden Cott before he is brought down there by Cam Gunsel. Orioles are going to have to come up, and they're going to have to make an impression on these Mariners here. That's 3 offensive plays for Manistee, and they're gaining 13, 12, and 12.
Well, and the problem, too, here is Cott. Cott's hard to see behind the line. He's, you know, shorter than they are. He tucks in underneath. He's coming out of that little slot position. But he's getting through the first wave untouched right now, Scoop.
Davion Berry, he's rolling to his left, still rolling. He'll get rid of the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. In hot pursuit there for the Orioles look to be big Dom Wheaton. The starters on offense for Manistee, the quarterback, number 11, Davion Neal Berry. The tailbacks are 4, Trevor Haig, and number 10, Caden Cott. The fullback, number 5, Landon Soa. Wide receivers are 6, Braden Benicki, and the tight end, number 33, Ian Genthart. Their offensive line, the starters, the center, number 78, Jacob Lee. The guards are 71, Travis Neuenhaus, and 61, Malachi Cruz. The tackles, 55, Trenton Miller, and 68, Ketis Underwood. That's your starters on offense for the Manistee Mariners. I have done good so far. I have not one time tonight have I called them the Chippewas.
Let's go, fumble.
Oh, fumble by Manistee. They do recover, though.
Yeah, well, that's hard to that's hard not to say, Scoop.
Exactly.
I mean, they've been the Chippewas for how many years?
Yep,
You know,
many years.
I'm sure it's going to happen for a few more years, but you know.
Davion Neal-Berry, the quarterback, recovered that fumble. Your starters on defense for the Orioles, the defensive lineman, number 60, Nick Wysong, 6 foot, 225-pound senior, and number 63, Walt Autry, 6'4", 295. You're also the nose tackle, starting nose tackle, number 9, Cole Hackert, 5'10", 240. He's a senior. Those are your starters on the defensive line for Ludington, Wysong, Autry, and Hackert. 3rd and 15 for Manistee, 3:22 to go. They'll give the ball to Cott, and good job there by the Oriole defense.
Big Walt Autry and Rubianis on the tackles.
Yep. Will Rubianis, our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, and you'll hear his interview sometime before or after halftime because we got homecoming ceremony tonight, and we'll be actually broadcasting that live as well, the homecoming ceremony.
That's awesome.
Yep. So
yeah, I like to see, you know, what we had in this last 2 plays here, Scoop, is our defensive line is actually getting a little pushback. They're getting underneath the pads of the Mariners there, which isn't allowing those gaps to open up.
4th and 12 for Manistee. Davion Berry back to pass. He's still rolling. He'll get the pass away and complete. Ludington takes over. A good stand by the Oriole defense right there. And with 2:38 to go in the opening quarter, Ludington will take over on downs. They'll have the ball at the Manistee, or at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. And we have 2:38 remaining in this opening quarter. Manistee up 8-7. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised. Usually after a stop like that, you know, Gillett, and they like to take a shot deep here, so not saying that's going to happen,
well,
but I wouldn't be surprised.
They put Messiah Himes in motion, and now there's a big loss right there. And coming through for Manistee, was that Cott right there?
It was number 22.
No, 22 for Manistee, and that was Wyatt Protasevich.
Yep, their outside linebacker. I mean, I don't think Cam seen him. He came in untouched and just chased him down from behind.
Loss of about 7 on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd down, and we'll call it a loss of 6. 2nd down and 16. 2:10 left in this opening quarter.
Loss on the play, 2nd down.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to win the battle of the trenches because Manistee's defensive line and offensive line are getting good push on us.
Gunsel rolling right, still rolling, still rolling. He's being pursued now, and now he's going to be dropped right there.
I don't know why that wasn't a horse collar tackle. He was outside the pocket, and he got drugged down by the back of his jersey. But
yeah, Elijah Reese dropped them for a loss there. So 2 big losses in a row, and it's going to be 3rd and a country mile right now for the Ludington Orioles with 1:34 to go in this opening quarter. Yeah. Ludington started out at their own 40-yard line, and right now they are back at their own 29-yard line. 3rd and 21. I think they're going to dial up a screen here.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's going to be something safe.
Week 6 of the MHSAA season, homecoming, 147th meeting, Ludington and Manistee. Gunsel, he's going to roll now. He's got a receiver out there. Oh!
Did he catch it?
That is caught!
Oh, my.
What a catch!
Taj Williams.
Taj Williams with an incredible catch. And the Orioles are sitting pretty at the Manistee 28-yard line.
Wow. What an adjustment in between 2 defenders, and he just high-ponied the ball. He went up above both defenders and snagged that down and tapped 1 toe inbounds. What a catch.
A 3rd and 21, and the Orioles get a huge play right there on the pass from Gunsel to Taj Williams, and you said it right. He high-pointed the ball there. An incredible catch by Taj Williams, the Orioles' 5'11", 160-pound sophomore.
It was a great throw by Cam, rolling out and off his back leg, too.
Here's a run, and on the carry will be Cooper Holmes. Cooper Holmes, some tough yards right there, Jamie.
Yep.
Holmes with the carry.
You're thinking of his brother Spencer Holmes. Yeah. It's hard to keep all these guys straight sometimes, Scoop.
And Cooper is just a sophomore. I think last week we called him a junior a couple of times.
Is he a sophomore?
Yeah.
I thought I called him a sophomore and he's a junior, but I could be wrong.
Cooper Holmes?
Yeah, what is he?
He is, well,
a junior.
The program says a junior.
Yeah, I think he is.
But I thought he was just a sophomore. I could be, well, one of us is wrong.
Yeah.
6 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Ludington trails 8-7, and that's going to do it for the opening quarter. Your score from Oriole Field, homecoming 2024. At the end of 1, Manistee 8, Ludington 7. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation, and we I just found out Cooper Holmes is a junior, and that was a 41-yard pass from quarterback Cam Gunsel to his slot back Taj Williams. Beautiful pass and catch. Here's an inside trap on the run, still with it, and a nice run there by the Orioles number 23, and that was Asher Forfinski on the run.
Awesome.
Asher Forfinski, a nice run right there. And
You know,
it is
like
a first down run by number 23, Asher Forfinski. Asher is a freshman, 6 foot, 165-pound freshman. He's wearing jersey number 23 tonight.
Yeah, Asher's a great athlete. I had him last year in 8th grade basketball. With Max being injured, and we've had Cooper Holmes, and, he gave Cooper a spell right there and had a great run.
Charlie told me that we were going to be calling Asher's name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, well, he's deserving. You see what he's been doing down in the JV level.
Holmes on the carry, and a stop made by big number 68, Ketis Underwood.
Tackle made by Underwood.
We're just underway here in the second quarter. Manistee up 8-7. I'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville, family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Second down and 8 for the Orioles. Ball on the Manistee 16-yard line.
I'd keep an eye out right here. You got Walden in the slot, but
Gunsel will keep.
Cam's gonna run.
He's makes a couple of nice moves right there before he's finally brought down by number 4, Trevor Haig.
Tackle made by Haig.
They're just kind of setting this up, Scoop. They've been running. They let those receivers go out. They're trying to see if they're in man or zone and who's covering who. And, it's a great offensive scheme right now, and they're just taking the reads, and then we're taking what they're giving us. But the big play is going to pop soon because it's wide open. I was watching the receivers to the far side of the field, and they were open.
Shout out to a good friend of mine, Justin Peck, who's listening tonight. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel still on his feet. Gunsel, he's outside, and he's in.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Orioles.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, run-pass option, and he kept, and Cam does what Cam does right there with long as good offensive line blocking.
13-yard run by quarterback Cam Gunsel at the 10:07 mark of the second quarter has propelled the Orioles to the lead here against the Manistee Mariners in the 147th matchup between these two schools.
Yes, sir. And they've rebounded well from that first kickoff mistake, Scoop, and that's exactly what you want to see.
Great run there by Gunsel, showing patience and following his big All-State candidate right tackle, Walt Autry. Peterson in to attempt the point after. Here's the snap. It's a good snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Yeah. And with 10:07 to go in the second quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Manistee Mariners 8. We'll be back after these messages right here on the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm gonna go with the old cliche word, and I'm gonna say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's gonna happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm gonna handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington takes the lead 14-8, 10:07 left in the opening half. And that 13-yard run by quarterback Cam Gunsel is 28th touchdown of the season.
Yeah.
Well, they pushed him back. Let's see here. Still on his feet, but Ludington, great job bringing down the Manistee kick returner.
Yeah, number 50, Colin Shelton, was the first one down there, and then he had him in the shirt and jersey come out, and the kid ripped away. I couldn't see who was returning that, Scoop, but it was a good coverage by the Ludington kickoff team.
That was a flock of Orioles down there. They were not going to let him get to the outside, so Manistee comes out. Now, finally going to get to the starters here for the Orioles on defense. Again, their starters on the line, Nick Wysong, Walt Autry, and Cole Hackert. The linebackers, number 30, Big Dom Wheaton. He's a 6'1", 210-pound senior. And we'll get the rest here in just a second. But caught on the carry, and he's got a nice gain out to about the 17 or 18-yard line before he's driven out of bounds there. It looked like Holmes.
It's like Holmes and Messiah Himes.
Yep, and Himes. The outside linebackers again for the Orioles, Dom Wheaton, number 30. Also, number 10, big play, Andre Walden. He's a 6'2", 200-pound senior. The inside linebackers, number 7, our player in the spotlight, Will Rubianis, a 5'11", 175-pound senior, and number 3, Cooper Holmes, 5'11", 180-pound junior. We'll get to the defensive backfield here in a moment. Misdirection here by Manistee. They got a first down, or really close to it. It might be a little shy there, but Manistee running that misdirection, Jamie.
Yeah, you know, they're trying to fool our defense there. They're running one running back to the fake handoff to the left, and the other guy comes back to the right. You know, they got 3 in the backfield, so we have first time they've really faced this year, so they're trying to figure out who's getting the ball. It's kind of like that old wishbone thing, you know, and Manistee's doing a good job of disguising it right now.
Wishbone, full house, yep. It's old school football. Manistee with a 3rd and short, and they didn't need much, but they got enough to get the first down right there. It was 3rd and inches right there.
It's kind of interesting to watch because number 10, Cott, is lining up in, I guess it would be the slot as a fullback position, but just about on every play, Scoop, his motion is 3 yards backwards behind the quarterback. So it's giving our defense something to look at. They're going to make the adjustments, hopefully, and shut that down. 1st
and 10 for Manistee, ball on their own 24-yard line. 8:49 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 14-8. Manistee now, they'll give, and good job there. Holmes leading the charge.
Yeah, Cooper Holmes and Cole Hackert there on the tackle.
On the carry for Manistee, number 4, I believe that's Trevor Haig on the carry. The starters in the secondary for the Orioles, the 2 cornerbacks, number 4, Zach Graham, 5'10", 155-pound junior, and number 5, Jonah Peterson, a 5'10", 160-pound senior. The starting free safety for the Orioles, number 8, Messiah Himes, 5'11", 165, a sophomore, and number 1, Cam Gunsel, a 6'3", 180-pound junior. Manistee now 2nd and 8. And on the carry, Cott, and he's very elusive, very quick. Caden Cott. He's out near a Manistee first down.
He's tackled by Will Rubianis there. You know, they're just bunched up in a very tight formation, Scoop, and they're running a little bit of motion out of it. They bring 1 wide receiver out wide. He's pretty much, you know, as a decoy out here to keep 1 defender away, but they're just pounding it up inside.
Manistee coached this year by Alvin Rochelle. Yeah, I'm sure that Ludington all week in practice, that they practiced on this, and they knew Manistee would be running. There's a good job as keeping the ball right there is the Manistee quarterback, and that is number 11, Davion Neal Berry.
And we had Andre Walden, Cam Gunsel, and I think Cole Hackard all in on that tackle.
4th and 2. Huge call here for Manistee. They have the ball at their own 32-yard line. It is a gamble right here, 4th and 2. It's not like it's 4th and inches here, Jamie.
No, it's a long 2.
No, what Ludington has to guard against here is jumping offside.
Yeah.
Watch the count here by Davion Berry. They're going to try.
Just be what
yeah,
they're
I think
trying.
they're going to try to draw him off. Again, Davion Neal Berry, their quarterback. Now he goes back, and they're going to run. It's a fumble! It's a fumble! And regardless of where it's recovered, it's an Oriole ball. Well, let's see here. Where was it fumbled forward? I might have been talking a little too soon here.
Yeah. Well, it was fumbled back on the 29, and now the ball is up at the...
We got a holy roller here. Ken Stabler, 1978.
35.
Oakland Raiders against the San Diego Chargers.
I don't know if that got kicked by accident, but it looks like Manistee got on it, and they're going to get it first down.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, I talked too soon there, didn't I? The ball was fumbled, and obviously it was kicked forward, and Manistee recovers. Soa recovers it, and they get the needed yardage for a first down.
I mean, I couldn't see what Ludington player was just about to dive, where he was diving on it, and the Manistee player kicked it forward, and they got a first down on it.
They got a huge break there, Manistee did. And on the carry, good job,
nice
big
tackle.
hit right there. D. Cleater, and that was Cooper Holmes in there, also in there for the Orioles.
Number 7, Will Rubianis.
Yep, Rubianis, I think, is the one who really laid the wood right there. He came in and really had a great hit there on Manistee's Trevor Haig.
Yeah, you get that, you cut into the inside, and you got Will Rubianis sticking his helmet in your stomach, and then you got Big Walt Autry finishing it off on the top, landing on you. That can't feel too good, Scoop.
2nd down and 10 for Manistee, 5:42 to go in the opening half. The Orioles up 14-8. It's going to be a very fast-moving game here as much as Manistee's running the ball. And now Manistee takes a timeout. We're going to stay right here. We got to give some love to some of our sponsors, beginning with Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also, Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive postgame sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can get a hold of Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. All right, Manistee, a 2nd and 10 right now. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Beautiful night for football. We're in week 6 of the MHSAA season. Manistee with the football. Ludington with the lead, 14-8. Back to pass. Number 11, that's Davion Neal Berry. His pass is complete. And a big hit right there. Coming up, looked to be the Orioles' number 52. And that was Jaron Hathaway, but he had some help there, too.
Yeah, he had Messiah Himes with him.
Messiah Himes. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for Manistee. It's going to be at least, about 3rd and 6.
I tell you, Scoop, he rolled out and on that pass there, and they seen it. And the Ludington even got a hand on it and tipped it, and he still caught it. But like you said, Manistee's trying to run this ball, eat this clock up, because they know that Ludington's offense is so high-powered that they can score so quickly. Yeah. They're just trying to keep the offense off the field.
All right, here we come to the Manistee, and on the carry, he's got some room, and that is the Mariners' number 5, Landon Soa, and he gets a huge gain all the way down to the Oriole 35, maybe the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and he was brought down by Rubianis and number 5 there, Jonah Peterson. But that was another one of those misdirections, and that's the first time that he's carried the ball. I don't think Ludington was expecting it, and I think he was just as surprised to break through there and no one around him.
Packed house here at Oriole Field. You look, there's not one place to sit in these bleachers right in front of us. The student section is packed. The Manistee section is pretty well filled as well.
They're standing up all the way around the field.
You look at the campfires going out there on the hill.
Yeah.
Davion Berry with the carry. He's trying to get to the outside and finally knocked out of bounds right there. But he gets all the way down to about the Oriole 22-yard line. So a nice gain there by Manistee's Davion Neal Berry.
Yeah. You know, and aside from last week, Scoop, this week they're letting them play. You know, I think there definitely could have been a couple holding calls there, but we're letting them play, and that's just, I'd rather see that than anything.
I tend to agree with you, Jamie. So 1st and 10 for Manistee. Ball on the Oriole 22-yard line. 4:56 to go in this opening half. Very fast-moving opening half. Ludington with the 14-8 lead right now. Manistee driving, however. And now they'll give the ball to Cott. Cott turns it back inside, trying to get to the outside, and he gets down to about the Oriole 15-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like Cooper Holmes and Zach Graham on the stop.
Yeah, stopped at the 16-yard line. So
6 yards on the carry.
Bring up a second down and 4. Checking into the Oriole lineup will be number 20, Logan Sloan. Logan Sloan is a 6'2", 175-pound junior. And again, Cooper Holmes is a junior. We want to make sure all the Oriole Nation knows that. 4:18 to go. Second quarter, Ludington up 14-8. 2nd and 4 for Manistee. Ball on the Oriole 16-yard line. Now rolling out their quarterback. He's got a wide open. Oh, what a play out there. And was that number 4?
Zach Graham.
That was Zach Graham that just prevented a Manistee touchdown right there because the receiver was wide open in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he ran an out route there to the corner, and he was wide open. He had about 3 or 4 yards on Messiah Himes, and Zach Graham came from underneath, jumped up, and almost intercepted that.
I believe that was Ian Genthart, tight end for Manistee. They don't throw the ball very often, and when they do, it's a shocker.
Yeah, and you know, right now, you got to give credit to Manistee's offensive line. We just can't penetrate it. You know, that he's taking the snap, he's turning around, who do I hand to?
Yep.
There's so much going on in the backfield back there, and we just can't get any pressure to bust it up right now.
A lot of tailgating going on out there on the hill tonight. That's great to see these Oriole fans. All right, 3rd and 4. They'll set it up. And on the good job there by big play Andre Walden as he drops Manistee's Trevor Haig. And there'll be a loss on the play there.
I was watching closely over there because, you know, Andre Walden about 2 or 3 times a game always jumps up and bats that ball down, and I thought he was going to get that one, but this time he just went straight for the tackle, and it was a good job, Scoop.
4th and 4 right now. 3:37 to go in the opening half.
Yeah, we need to stop him right here.
Yep, ball is on the Oriole 16-yard line. No doubt at all, Manistee will go for it here.
Yeah, we need to get a good push underneath the pads of that offensive line, drive them backwards so they don't have any room to make these handoffs and just blow the play up before it can happen.
In motion is Cott. They'll pitch it to Cott. He's trying to get to the outside. Now he'll cut it in. He's got a first down, and he's got more. He's going to be in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. A 16-yard touchdown run by Caden Cott.
Yep, and that was a good play call by Manistee. You know, Ludington was doing exactly that, trying to get in that backfield, but they just brought him around the end from the receiver position, pitched it to him at full speed, and it's hard to bring that kid down when he's already running fast.
So quick. He's really, really fast. Caden Cott, a 16-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, when he got the pitch, Scoop, he was already at full speed, so that's hard for a defender to come after that from a standpoint of being still to try to track him down.
Manistee again going for the 2-point conversion. If the Orioles can stop them here, we'll have a tie ball game. 3:08 to go in the opening half. Ludington 14, Manistee 14. Mariners going for the 2-point conversion.
I'd probably go to Cott again.
They'll give it now. The quarterback rolling. He's got a wide open Cott, and he's caught it. Actually, Peterson was near him right there, but the Manistee runs it to perfection, the 2-point conversion, and the pass is good from the quarterback, Davion Neal Berry, to Caden Cott.
You know, and Cott's obviously their speedster, their offensive weapon, and, you know, they leaked him from the backfield and out the flat across the end zone there, and it was a good wheel route. Hit him in stride. 2-point conversion is good.
Well, the Orioles got plenty of time, though, to come down the field and hopefully take the lead at the half. Ludington down by 2 right now, 16-14, 3:08 to go in this opening half. We'd like to congratulate Coach Rich Kirby and his JV team, and we'll be talking about them at halftime a bit.
They're on a roll.
They are on a roll. They won big last night, 47-0 over Manistee at Manistee.
Well, let's see if this one will go out of bounds, Scoop.
Here's the kick, and Manistee's going to kick it straight down the field there. It's fielded, and he's got some room out there. That is
Michael Wilson.
Michael Wilson, and a nice return. He brings the ball all the way back to the Oriole 45-yard line.
Nice.
Down by Gebhardt.
You know, pretty special weekend for me. And it's the class of 1984, the Ludington High School class of 1984. They are celebrating their 40-year reunion this year, and a number of my classmates are down in the north end zone right now.
Okay, that's what that group is over there.
Yeah, they're next to the student section between there and the horn over there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have our little get-together tomorrow night at the Tiki.
Okay.
And so the 40-year reunion of the class of 1984, and it's great. It'll be great to see all the folks here. All right, Gunsel back to pass. He's going to get rid of it, and it's lucky it wasn't picked off right there. That ball floated.
I don't know if that got tipped or what happened there, Scoop, but it didn't come out normal.
I would have to tend to agree with you, Jamie, that it got tipped the way it floated out there. Looked like a wounded duck, like one of my passes from 1982. Yeah. All right, Ludington now has a 2nd down and 10, 2:56 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails by 2, 16-14. Gunsel looks over the Manistee defense. He'll keep, and he's got some tough yards there to about the Oriole 49-yard line.
About a gain of 4.
So we'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for Ludington with 2:41 left in the second quarter.
Well, this is exactly what the first half of a rivalry, a conference rivalry should be, and especially one with this many years since 1895. 16-14 game with 2:27 to go. It's what both sides would really like to see, or liking to see right now. You know.
Yep, exactly.
A battle.
Yep. Again, Ludington JV winning 47-0 last night. Also, the 7th grade team had a pretty impressive, incredible win over Fremont on Wednesday. They won 20-14. They won, Jamie, on the last play of the game, a touchdown pass from their quarterback, Couturier, to the wide receiver. And that wide receiver, I'm trying to think of his name right now, Casperson.
Yeah, we had it
Casperson.
earlier.
It's up on the OSN right now.
And if you haven't seen it, folks, you need to go out there and look at it. I think it was 40 or 41 yards in the air that
very
the 7th
impressive
grader threw the ball, and I'm telling you, it was a spiral. It was
and
a heck of a play.
Made a nice catch on it. Nice throw from Couturier to Casperson. Casperson caught it. He was behind all the Fremont defenders, and then he ran it into the end zone. So there was some he got some yak after that, yards after catch.
Yeah,
and he scored just as time expired.
Yeah, about maybe, I can't remember from the video, 15 yards or so after the catch.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at these younger football teams from our JV team, our 8th graders, our 7th graders. There's some football talent coming up through the ranks over the next few years here, Scoop.
There definitely is. All right, Ludington, a 3rd and 6, 2:06 to go in this opening half. The Orioles trail 16-14 to their ancient arch rivals, the Manistee Mariners. Gunsel to pass now. He'll get the pass away. It's caught. Beautiful catch there by Taj Williams.
Yeah.
And he'll have an Oriole 1st down. He has the ball down at the Manistee 41-yard line. He's already working on it, getting the feet in. In high school, you only have to get 1 foot in.
You know, that was a great play. You had Zach Graham on the outside. You had Taj Williams in the middle. And then you had number 5, Jonah Peterson. They were lined up trips right. Jonah broke it off inside. Graham went deep, and then Taj just came underneath, wide open.
And Cam threw a frozen rope to him.
Bullet.
1st and 10 for the Orioles, ball on the Manistee 41-yard line. Gunsel being pressured. Now he'll keep, and he's going to gain a couple on that, maybe 3. Let's see where they mark him
4.
down.
I'd say 4.
They're going to mark him down at the Manistee 37-yard line. Good job by Cam. You're worried about the way he went down very awkwardly there.
Yeah, he got rolled up on from behind, but he popped right up, so that was good.
1:35 left in the opening half. Orioles driving. Gunsel looking left. Now he looks right. He's going to let it air. He's got a receiver. Oh, heck of an effort down there by Taj Williams. Again, he tried to high point it. He had it for a moment there, and he was absolutely draped by 2 Manistee Mariner defenders there.
He was. That was good coverage. You know, he went up to high point it, but I tell you, if Cam could have got just a tiny bit more on that, I think it would have been a great over-the-shoulder pass, but it was there. It was there, and it was a chance to make it. That's what you like to see.
Cam showing off that arm strength there.
He is. You know, we talked about it all season, Scoop. He's improved on everything he's done. His not just running anymore, his poise in the pocket, who he's throwing to, his arm strength.
Big 3rd down for the Orioles here. Cooper Holmes in the backfield with Gunsel. 3rd and 5. Gunsel looking left. Now he's going to, still looking. He's got a receiver open, and it's complete. Cooper Holmes with the 1st down.
Ooh, nice
Holmes
play.
caught that. Great hands right there by Cooper Holmes as he absolutely got crunched right there by Wyatt Protasevich and did a great job of holding on to the ball. Now the Orioles got to be very cognizant of the clock. It's at 1:03 right now. 1st and 10 for the Orioles, but we have a Manistee player injured, and it's Protasevich who made that tackle. Cooper Holmes got hammered there, but he actually didn't take the worst of it.
Yeah, I don't know. He might have his stinger there. Let's hope it's a stinger. But he did. He hit Cooper pretty hard there. And let's just hope the Manistee player is going to be okay. There he goes. He's popping up.
Again, it's great to see. I know Dan LeDuc, our public address announcer, is going to make an announcement, if he hasn't already, welcoming back to Oriole Field in Ludington the LHS class of 1984, who are celebrating their 40-year class reunion this weekend. Many of the class of 84, they are here tonight. They are in the north end zone, and it's great seeing them back here in Ludington. Welcome them back.
Yeah, for sure.
What an environment.
Yeah, what an environment. What a great year that was.
It was. Tigers won the World Series.
Yes, sir.
I joined the Navy that year. Yeah, it was a great, memorable year. Okay, the Orioles have a 1st and 10. Gunsel for screen set up, and it's Holmes.
Oh.
And a penalty marker down, and Holmes got down inside the 25 to about the 23, but there is a marker down.
I think they might call a legal man downfield here. Scoop.
That could be, because when the screen was set like that, one of the Oriole offensive linemen may have taken off a little too soon there, a little prematurely.
I didn't see a hold, so that's the only thing I could think that it's got to be a legal man downfield, but I could be wrong.
I'll tell you, after last week, there was laundry all over the field during the entire game last week, and the game didn't end. I don't think I got home like at about 10:20 or so.
That might have been the first flag of this game.
Yeah, and it's going to be
it is.
Yeah.
Illegal man downfield.
So it's a spot foul.
Yeah.
So illegal man downfield. Ball will be at the 26-yard line of Manistee. 50 seconds to go in this opening half. The Orioles trail by 2, 16-14. Cam Gunsel, he's looking left. Now he looks center. Now he's going to take off with the ball, and he's going to get out of bounds here. He's got a 1st down.
And he did get out of bounds.
And he got out of bounds as well. Looks like he did. I don't see them signaling for the clock. It is a 1st down run by Cam Gunsel. Great run there by Gunsel. And he went and he got behind his left guard, Connor Chaney, and his left tackle, Blake Nelson, right there. So let's give them some love.
Yes, sir. And then when he got out of the pocket, his receiver that was out there, Graham, turned and blocked. So to give him the extra few yards to allow that 1st down to be picked up.
Ball is at the 19. Gunsel rolls right. Rolling. He'll get rid of it, and it's caught out there. On the catch will be Graham. Yeah. And Graham driven out of bounds. Will the clock still run here?
Have to use one of
they might have to, and they do, I believe. Cam Gunsel pass complete there to the Orioles, Zach Graham. Graham has the ball down to the Manistee 10-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 1, or maybe a short 2. Hey, we got to give some love, Jamie, too.
Hey, Ludington Paint and Glass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network.
And Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, don't hesitate. Go see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Okay, the Orioles now with a 2nd and 2. Ball is on the Manistee 10-yard line.
This is where I'd like to see Waldron coming out from underneath. And there he is. He's open. Oh, Cam getting pressure on him. Just couldn't see him.
Gunsel will get rid of the ball. It will not be an intentional grounding there because he had a receiver, Taj Williams, in the area. A good heads-up play there by Gunsel, getting rid of that. Bring up a 3rd and 2. 27 seconds remaining in the opening half. Manistee 16, Ludington 14, as Jonah Peterson checks into the Oriole lineup.
Yeah, kudos to that Manistee lineman there. I think it was 52 who was chasing that down, because if he didn't, Cam had a wide open Andre in the end zone.
That was Reese. Okay, Ludington now with a 3rd and 2. Gunsel on the long count. He'll fake. Now he'll run. He's going to be just short, I believe, of the first down.
You might have to use it.
He did not get it, and his clock is still running. And now Ludington will take the timeout. Let's see if they go for the field goal here, if they bring in Jonah Peterson with 14.8 seconds to go. You think they would bring in, I think they're going to go for the field goal attempt right here.
Yeah, you take points here.
Exactly. That would be huge to take a 1-point lead into halftime here. Huge crowd here tonight at Oriole Field. It's the Orioles' second to last home game. They've had 4 home games, counting tonight, and they'll have one more, and that'll be against Muskegon Orchard View on Friday, October 18th. They'll be on the road next Friday at Whitehall, and then they will close their regular season out Friday, October 25th at Howard City, Tri-County.
Yeah, they are going to line up for the field goal here, Scoop.
And let's see where it'll be. The spot will be at the 15, 16, 17-yard line.
27-yarder?
I believe so. And then you got to give another 2 yards after. So I believe a 29-yard attempt. I think it's a 29-yard attempt. Jonah Peterson with 14 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's the snap. It's a low snap.
Oh,
the kick is up, though, and the kick is good!
Nice.
With 10.3 seconds to go in the opening half, Ludington takes a 17-16 lead over the Manistee Mariners.
Yeah, that was huge. Great job by Ben Gronstall, the holder there, to scoop that ball off the ground. One bounced back to him. He scooped it up, put it down, and the kick was good.
Jonah Peterson hits a 29-yard field goal, and Ludington has a
27-yard field goal kicked by Peterson.
Belay my last. Okay, so it came from Dan Leduc, the official public address announcer. You were right. Why did I ever doubt you, Jamie? A 27. I was trying to give him a couple extra yards there.
You were, but the front of that goalpost leans over, Scoop,
yeah,
right to the back edge. So you were trying to give him 2 extra. That's okay.
Ludington up 17-16. It's been a whale of a first half, Jamie. You talk about excitement.
You know, it has. It's been exciting right from the opening kickoff, and you wouldn't want anything more from a rival game on homecoming night.
Great job by the Orioles driving that ball down the field and getting the field goal by Peterson, the 27-yarder. Now here's a kick. It's a line drive kick, and it's touched loose by Manistee. They have it. Now let's see if the Orioles don't let anything big happen here, and they'll bring down,
tackle.
I believe that was 22 for Manistee with the football, and Wyatt Protasevich.
And he was tackled by 12, Michael Wilson.
So there are 4.6 seconds to go in this opening half. Ludington 17, Manistee 16.
Yep.
Down by Wilson.
And I would say just for good cause, I would imagine we have our safety deep in the position back here to not let anything behind them. Manistee may just take a knee, I'm not sure, but we do not definitely need anything, what do you call it?
Chicanery
happening here.
No chicanery.
I expect a knee down
Yeah,
though. Yep, there
and
it is.
Manistee's quarterback there, Davion Neal Berry, takes the knee, and we're at the end of the first half. Week 6 of the MHS AA season, homecoming here, the battle for the Dad's Trophy. Huge conference implications in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. Ludington takes a 17-16 lead here at the half. We'll step aside, and when we return, we'll have halftime festivities for you here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington up 17-16 over their arch rivals, the Manistee Mariners. Good seeing Lori Holmes right there.
Yeah.
As she brought up one of those great saver cards, those super saver cards that the football teams they sell. So big thank you for her for doing that. And right now, folks, we are going to give you some footage of the homecoming ceremony going on right now. Laura Powers is the MC, and we're going to tune into a little bit of, well, actually the whole thing, folks. I'll stop yakking here.
Growing up in this community, to see all the other amazing Orioles graduate and to know that they're going off to do great things and to be a part of that tradition. After LHS, this remarkable young man plans to attend West Shore for a year and then go off to earn an actuarial science degree. Next we have Magdalene Autry. Magdalene, fondly known as Maggie Tual, is the daughter of Brett and Tara Autry. Maggie's proudest moment of her high school career was as a member of her jazz band, and she won the best overall band and rhythm section in class at the 2024 CMU Jazz Weekend competition. Maggie's also a member of Band Choir Youth Advisory Council, Quiz Bowl, West Shore Band, Trinity Youth Group, and plays classical piano. After college, she hopes to become either a doctor or a teacher. But overall, her goal is to raise a family and be an awesome mom. Next, please welcome Benjamin Coleman. Benjamin, or Ben, is the son of James and Kathy Coleman. Ben is grateful to have found enjoyable moments with athletics and extracurriculars. His time at LHS is marked with meeting many kind and compassionate people in our community. Along with band, he's competed in tennis, quiz bowl, and esports for all 4 years and has earned varsity letters in all. Following high school, he hopes to focus on building his skills and experience with music as a long-term goal of playing for others as often as he can. Next, we have Jordan Anderson. Jordan is the daughter of Craig and Shelly Anderson. The biggest accomplishment of being an Oriole would have to be going to regional finals in basketball and state semifinals for volleyball her junior year. She is involved in NHS, YAC, varsity volleyball, and varsity basketball. Her advice to upcoming Orioles is to always try her best. You're not too cool for trying, and after LHS, when she graduates, she'd like to go to the University of Nebraska, Omaha to become a physical therapist and to continue her athletic career playing volleyball. Next, please welcome Eliana Jeruzel. Eliana is the daughter of Mike and Sarah Jeruzel. Her proudest moment is making varsity soccer as a freshman. Being involved in basketball and soccer throughout all 4 years at LHS, she's also a member of the National Honor Society. Because of these experiences, she's learned the value of leadership, dedication, and giving back to the community. After high school, she will go to a college, still to be decided, but she does want to stay involved in athletics and community service. With her passion for helping others and interest in leadership and teamwork, she's thinking of becoming a teacher, a school psychologist, or another field that allows her to make a positive impact. Next, we have Gracie Allen. Gracie is the daughter of Ryan and Kelly Allen. She is proud to share that her dance team was crowned National Dance Champions for both the 2023 and 2024 seasons. Along with dance, she worked hard to become a certified assistant dance teacher. Gracie is a member of the National Honor Society and the Rotary Interact Club. During basketball season, she is the girls' sideline basketball cheer assistant, choreographing halftime dances, helping out with the cheers, and preparing the girls for the games. After high school, she will attend Douglas J. Aveda Cosmetology to become a cosmetologist one day and open up her own salon. Now, please welcome Maddie Gazaway. Maddie is the daughter of Mike and Tanya Gazaway. A main accomplishment that she's proud of is earning a spot on the girls' varsity soccer team all 4 years of high school and being a member of National Honor Society. Some advice she'd like to give upcoming Orioles would be to challenge yourself. Push your limits, take AP classes, take college classes, try a new sport. The 4 years go by fast. After high school, she plans to attend Trine University, where she's committed to play soccer and will be studying to receive a doctorate someday in physical therapy. And now we present Kylie Johnson. Kylie is presented by her parents, Tom and Becky Johnson. Throughout her high school career, she was able to try a lot of new things. She is currently serving as our amazing mayor for LHS. She is also an active member of NHS, various sports teams, and other clubs. She loves attending LHS sporting events and being in the student section. She has been a part of student council all 4 years, and she was elected secretary of the NHS and is now also a part of the Rotary Interact. After LHS, she'd like to take some time to decide, but she knows that she'd like to study something medical at Grand Valley State University and take a year to complete general education at West Shore first. Next, please welcome Rebecca Weinert. Rebecca is the daughter of Jamie and Kim Weinert. There have been so many amazing moments while she's been here. She thinks her proudest is as an Oriole when she got the chance to become NHS president. As president, she's been involved in planning fun activities and services. While attending LHS, she's been involved in many clubs and teams, and she's currently Mayor Pro Tem for the Student Council. And she's an active member of our Youth Advisory and Rotary Interact and Fudgy Friends. After high school, she plans to either attend West Shore to get her business degree and then go to cosmetology school, or attend a 4-year college where she would study communications, focusing on sports media. Next, we have Madison and Body. Madison is the daughter of Chad and Leanne and Body. One of her proudest moments was being accepted into National Honor Society. She is involved in softball, and her post-high school plan is to go to college to become a nurse and ultimately become a field nurse. Now, please welcome Brooklyn Couturier. Brooklyn is presented tonight by her dad, Brett Couturier, and her mom, Carrie Quinlan. A main highlight of LHS for her was being accepted into National Honor Society as well, and she's also been involved in 4-H. After school, she also would like to go to college for becoming a nurse and would like to try out becoming a travel nurse. Next, we have Cole Hackert. Cole is the son of Kevin and Cindy Hackert. Making the playoffs his sophomore year in football and being a 3-year starter on the varsity football team, being an excellent Oriole to him means being a leader in every way possible. It also means giving your best effort and helping others whenever they need it. Also, he suggests that you make the most of your 4 years. Cole's plan after LHS is to be involved in the field of trades and to become a plumber. Next, please welcome Katie Karboski. Katie is the daughter of Raymond and Jessica Karboski. Main highlight for her being a part of LHS has been Senior Sunrise and the building of the homecoming floats with classmates for this last year and getting to be a part of Mrs. Stone's math classes. She's been class president 2025, vice president of the Youth Advisory Council, National Honor Society, a member of the West Shore FFA, varsity track, varsity rugby, and in the future, she would like to pursue a degree in agricultural business at Michigan State University, and she'd like to have a family. Next, we have Reese Willis. Reese is the daughter of Mark and Jean Willis, going to state for 3 years for swimming and maintaining a 3.8 GPA, LHS girls swim team, and the LHS girls basketball and LHS girls soccer team. Reese is one hard worker. She has served as class vice president junior and senior year, student leader, member of NHS, member of the Youth Advisory Council, member of our student council for 4 years, and being an excellent Oriole to her means being a positive role model in the school, but also in the community. She plans to attend Auburn or Clemson University to pursue a degree in public relations marketing. And last, but certainly not least, please welcome our final homecoming candidate, Gavin Smith. Gavin is the son of Scott and Denise Smith. Gavin is a proud member of our football program, soccer freshman year, football senior year, swim all 4 years, and track in all 4 years. His biggest highlight is making memories with his family and friends and his teammates. After high school, he'd like to take advantage of the promise, do 2 years at West Shore, and then transfer to a university to pursue a major in risk management with a minor in sales and marketing. Let's all give a final round of applause to these fine young Orioles representing this year's court. They truly are remarkable. In the beginning of this, I usually wax poetic about what it means to be an Oriole and how proud we all are being at LHS. But tonight, I wanted to make sure that we had enough time to actually read most of what each person wrote, because they have done so much and they are such good people. They truly will be missed. And you know, you could have thrown a dart and you would have hit royalty every single time with these guys, and that is no joke. Let's give it up for them one more time. When LHS students were asked to consider the following values, These values were meant to be Oriole royalty: positive attitude, kindness, friendliness, being well-rounded and balanced, hardworking, goal-oriented, good leadership, role modeling to their peers, helpfulness and respectfulness, and also being respected by others. These students do represent all that is best and admired, and we share in the pride of their many accomplishments. Those values are the traditions that will remain evergreen and timeless, those that stand for leadership, service, academics, talent, and above all, honor. And now please welcoming our LHS principal, Mr. Steve Forsberg, and our assistant principal, Mr. Frank Marietta, to stand in for last year's royalty, Amari George, Hannah Glanville, and Jack Jubar. In their place, our administration will bestow the honors and regalia of sash, crown, and a royal pin to our trifecta of awesome, ruling as the 2024-25 LHS Oriole Royalty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and Oriole fans of all ages, it is my honor to present to you this year's first Oriole Royalty in no particular order. Congratulations goes to Reese Willis. Ruling beside Reese this year will be compatriot Benjamin Coleman. And next, we have for our final Oriole Royalty, congratulations goes to Katie Karboski. All hail to our LHS Oriole Royals. These three will lead and rule together as representatives of their senior class and, most importantly, of our Oriole values. That will conclude our homecoming halftime extravaganza. Please enjoy the rest of the game. LHS students, please be sure to rest up, come to our homecoming dance tomorrow, and to all, please have a safe and wonderful weekend, and as always, go Orioles!
Well, there you have it, Oriole Nation. The royalty, Reese Willis, Benjamin Bowman, and Katie Karboski are selected as Ludington royalty for homecoming in 2024. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Ludington Oriole Will Rubianis. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. That player is Will Rubianis. Will is a senior. He wears jersey number 7, and he plays the inside linebacker position. Now, Will, what is the one thing that you like best about the great sport of football?
I just like being on a team and coming to practice every day with my teammates. It's a blast.
What do you like best about playing for Coach Charlie Gunsel?
I like Coach Gunsel because, he's a perfect level of being tough, but also being a good coach and being, treats everyone pretty nice. So that's good.
Huge game tonight with big conference implications against arch rival Manistee, the 147th meeting. It's for the Dad's Trophy. It's homecoming, all kinds of great stuff going on here. I'm sure you guys are wading through all of what's going on right now, and you're focused. You've got your game faces on for the task at hand, and that's to beat the Manistee Mariners tonight.
Yeah.
Team 4-1 coming into this game, 3-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes. How do you feel the season has went so far, and how do you feel the season's going to go?
I think the season's going pretty good so far. I think it's going to go pretty good. We got a pretty good schedule ahead of us. Just Whitehall and Tri-County to look forward to. Manistee, I think we'll do fine against them. They're just going to run the ball at us a lot, and should be good.
Hopefully you're in on a lot of tackles tonight, Will. Your plans for spring, all right, let's start with winter. Plans for winter sports and spring sports at LHS.
Probably not going to do any more sports after football this year. I like to work. I played track last year, but probably not going to do that this year. Just focus on work and college and that sort of stuff.
Okay. Now, your grandpa, Dan Neal, was a former football coach at Ludington. In fact, I played for him. He was my defensive coordinator. So you come from quite a family there with Grandpa Dan, and also you come from the famous Rubianis fish family, the fisherman family. Your Grandpa Pete and your dad Shane. Talk a little bit about that family tradition or family heritage.
Yeah, my grandpa used to be the used to be the athletic director and coached some sports and stuff. And yeah, my grandpa's helped me out a lot with sports. And then my dad's side of the family, we like to fish. So yeah, I like to fish a lot too.
Your favorite teacher in class at LHS?
I'd have to go with Mrs. Stone.
She gets a lot of love from a lot of the players I talk with. She is a very popular teacher. And that class is?
Well, just any math class with Mrs. Stone. She's a good math teacher, so she helps me out with that.
Your favorite food that Mom makes for you and your family?
I like steak. Just some steak and potatoes.
Regular steak? Do you like filet mignon, New York strip, any type of steak?
Just a ribeye or sirloin.
Medium, well done, rare?
Rare, medium rare.
Yep, you're definitely a linebacker. Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
I'd say Scotty's.
Great choice. Favorite flavor of ice cream at Ludington House of Flavors, Will?
I'd say definitely like my least favorite would be like Superman.
Okay.
Or but my favorite would be probably Michigan Pothole.
Hey, all right. Yeah. That's my absolute favorite. For years and years and years, it was Blue Moon.
Yeah.
One of my nieces a few years back said, Uncle Todd, you need to try Michigan Pothole. I tried it. My life changed that day.
No.
And, you know, most of your teammates have said Superman.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
I don't like Superman at all. Michigan Pothole is definitely my favorite.
You're a chocolate lover like me, no doubt on that. Your role model, Will, or role models that you have?
I just really say my parents and my grandpa. Those are my role models. I don't really have a celebrity role model or anything like that. So.
Great selections. And anybody watching or listening to tonight's game that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
I'd like to shout out my grandma Terry, my grandma Paul, and my grandpa Dan.
All right, Will. Well, congratulations on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you tonight, Will, and all the best to you and your teammates the rest of the season. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. That was a lot of fun interviewing Will Rubianis, the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight the other day. Indian Summer is our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. They are proud to be a sponsor as well of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles, and a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. And quite a halftime there, Jamie, with Ludington royalty being crowned. And again, that was Reese Willis, Katie Karboski, and Benjamin Bowman.
Coleman. His last name is Coleman.
Benjamin
Coleman. Like
Coleman, I'm sorry. Benjamin Coleman, not Bowman. It's Benjamin Coleman. My apologies to those out there listening. It's Benjamin Coleman, Reese Willis, and Katie Karboski crowned Ludington royalty. A big shout out as well to Coach Rich Kirby and his JV football team. A great night last night. They won 47-0 over Manistee at Manistee. The Orioles led 28-0 at the half. And let's see here. My phone's not cooperating with me now, of course. Asher Forfinski had 8 carries for 97 yards in the first half with 2 touchdown runs of 5. And we'll get this to you. We'll get some time to give some love to the JV football team. Yeah, but we got the second half kickoff right now, folks. So Orioles will kick off. Peterson set to kick off for Ludington. Ludington up 17-16 as we begin play here in the second half. Peterson steps into the ball and he'll drive it. A line drive. Bobbled there at about the 8-yard line, and coming back with it for Manistee, number 22, and that is Wyatt Protasevich. And Manistee will take over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, and he was brought down on the coverage there by Messiah Himes.
Messiah Himes on the tackle for the Orioles. So Manistee 1st and 10, ball on their own 26-yard line. We're just underway here in the second half. Ludington up by a point, 17-16. It's going to be an absolute dogfight in the second half, Jamie.
Yeah, it appears if it's anything like the first half, it would be, but I don't really want it to be, but I think that's what's going to happen.
And big run to start for Manistee. Gain of about 9, or maybe, I'd say 9 yards on that carry there. And that was number 4. That was Trevor Haig on the carry.
And brought down by 52, Jaron Hathaway.
So gain of 8, 2nd down and 2 for Manistee. Ball on the Manistee 34-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm sure Manistee's game plan is the same in the second half. They just want to run the ball and keep that clock moving and keep the Oriole offense off the field.
2nd and 2, hand off to Cott. He's got a 1st down and breaking a couple of tackles, gets the ball out to the Manistee 41-yard line. 1st down, Manistee.
Yeah, Cott was brought down by Cooper Holmes. He's come up with a little bit of a limp there after that hit, Scoop, but he's gonna stay in there. He's tough.
Figured Ludington hitting that 27-yard field goal there at the end of the first half would have the momentum, but it was a long halftime, extra time added for the halftime ceremony here at Oriole Field.
Yes, sir.
Manistee on the drive right now, ball on their own 41-yard line, and Davion Berry rolling to his right, gets away from Wheaton, and now Cam Gunsel. Big hit there by Cam Gunsel. Oh, boy, he looked like a rocket. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon right there as he comes up to drive Davion Neal Berry out of bounds. And it's going to be a gain of about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. A gain of about 6 on the play. Be 2nd and 4.
Yep, Cam come around that corner, and he said, hello, here I am.
No, he said, big-time greetings there. All right, Manistee with the ball at their own 47-yard line. Again, their quarterback, Davion Neal Berry, and he will give now to Cott. Cott with a big hole, still on his feet, and brought down there. And on the tackle, and Ludington's pretty lucky they didn't get hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty right there. Yeah. It looked like Messiah Himes on the stop right there.
Yeah, well, he just kind of used the Manistee player to help himself up.
They were rolling and rolling. It wasn't, I'll tell you what, though, folks, it wasn't a rolling to hay. 1st and 10 for the Manistee Mariners. They are driving now. They have the ball at the Oriole 43-yard line. 10:37 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Ludington's still having trouble picking up who's getting the ball back here.
Cott. They try to get the ball to the outside. Cott still on his feet, breaks a tackle, and he's all the way down to the Oriole 27.
First down, Mariners.
Yeah, they'll mark it at the
27.
The 27-yard line. Big gain for Caden Cott. 10:30 to go. Third quarter. Ludington up 17-16, but Manistee on the march right now. They have the ball at the Oriole 27-yard line.
You know, Cott's fast and shifty. He's getting to the outside, and he's picking up some big yards. But what I've noticed there a few times when he turns the edge, Scoop, we're going for the ball instead of just hitting him and knocking him down. We're trying to force a fumble by grabbing at it, and that's not working.
Chippewa straight, quick hitter right there. Still on his feet, and if he gets to the outside, he's at the 15. Oh, he fumbled it, but he recovered it, or did he?
No,
the
it's
ball's
still
still loose. The
And
ball's still loose.
Walden's
and
on it.
Ludington, I believe, has it. Let's see here. No signal yet.
Who's on it?
No signal yet, and oh, are you kidding me? Manistee catches another break right there.
That's 2 fumbles
my
that
goodness.
they've been able to sneak out of the bottom of that pile, Scoop.
Jesus. Oh, darn it. All right, Manistee recovers the fumble at the Oriole 7-yard line. It'll be first down and goal to go with 10-12 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Trevor Hagg is the one that got in the bottom of that pile and come out with it, Scoop.
The Mariner quarterback, Davion Neal Berry. Now he'll roll right. Still no Cott with the ball. Cott cuts it back inside. Big hit right there.
We finally hit him.
Some big hitting going on there. That looked like a Cooper Holmes coming up there.
Yeah, it looks like Messiah Himes and Cooper Holmes. Yep.
Yeah, Himes come in there as well. Gain of 2 on the play. Be second down and goal to go. Ball at the Oriole 5-yard line. See if the Oriole defense can come up with a huge stop here.
Yeah, we need a big stop here, Scoop.
Ludington with a 17-16 lead, but the Mariners have the ball at the Oriole 5-yard line with 9:22 left in the third quarter. With the ball, inside handoff right there, and good job. Somebody had a hold of him there, not letting him go, and that was Rubianis, our Indian summer player in the spotlight, saved a touchdown right there.
He did. You know, and it's very hard to read, even for us up here.
Yeah.
You know, when they bring the slot back, who's lined up to the left as a fullback, and then they actually have the tailback in the back. Then they have another slot on the other side. So one stays and one comes behind the actual quarterback, and now you almost have like 3 of them back there, and they're just
all kinds of deception and movement in their backfield. Third down and goal to go. Ball at the Oriole 3-yard line. Handoff inside, caught, touchdown.
Yeah, he's untouched.
8:33 mark of the third quarter. Manistee scores. 3-yard touchdown run.
I'd imagine they're going to go for 2 again, Scoop.
Caden Cott. It was like the Red Sea parting right there. He had an opening you could have drove a semi-truck through.
Yeah, well, you know, they got number 78, 71.
They got some big boys.
They got some big boys down there, and they're winning the battle of the line right now. They're pushing our guys back and creating some holes, and it's a big, tough test for us. It's the first time we face some guys of similar size, and right now they're kind of winning the battle on us.
Manistee will go for 2. Straight handoff on the carry into the end zone. Number 5, Landon Soa.
Yeah,
2-point run.
52 in on that tackle there, and Cooper Holmes. And
scored by Soa.
So that'll give the Mariners a 7-point lead, 24-17 now at the 8:33 mark. Yeah, you mentioned 78. That's big. Jacob Lee.
Back to Oriole Field and Ludington, the class of 1984, who are celebrating their 40th year class.
Right now, Dan Leduc making the announcement for the class of 1984.
Are enjoying tonight's game from the north end zone next to the student section. Welcome back, Ludington High School, class of 1984.
A nice announcement there for my class of 1984. Hard to believe it's been 40 years. Unbelievable. Manistee scoring right there on a 3-yard touchdown run by Caden Cott, 2-point conversion run by Soa Good, and 24-17 now with 8:33 left. A lot of football to be played here, Jamie.
Yeah, we have. You know, that score didn't take too long there, Scoop. And like you said, it's going to be a barn burner here. And
But you got to love what Manistee's game plan is. They just want long, sustained drives, keep that high-octane Oriole offense off the field. There's an onside kick.
Good job, Jaron Hathaway.
Oh, my gosh. Jaron Hathaway did a superb job right there recovering that. That kick came out of there at about Mach 7.
Yeah, it came right at him and actually hit him in the shin and then bounced away, and he was able to get on top of it.
Yeah.
He was actually getting ready to turn and run back to block and realized that it hit him.
Ludington, great field position. They'll have the ball to begin at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10, 8:29 left in the third quarter. Ludington trails 24-17. The Orioles were up 17-16 at the half. Cam Gunsel, he will give, and on the carry, Cooper Holmes. And Holmes, a couple of tough yards right there, gets the ball near midfield. He's just south right now of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and he was brought down by number 5 for the Mariners there, Landon Soa.
I'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. The McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000.
I think that might have been Asher Forfinski on the carry there, Scoop.
23.
Let's see if he pops out of there. Yes, sir, it was.
Asher Forfinski on the carry. Gets a nice little gain down to the Manistee 46-yard line.
Yep.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Orioles. 7:26 to go in this third quarter. Ludington with a 3rd and 3.
I'd imagine you probably see Cam on a run-pass option here. And
in motion,
there
Peterson.
it is.
He's got a big hole there. He's at the 40. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He's still loose. He's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
What a run. He got in behind big Andre Walden there and busted a couple tackles. And the
horn sounds prematurely.
yeah. I think they realized that.
Yeah,
but
the Car Ferry horn sounded beautiful, but it's a little premature there.
It sounded good anyway, but
Gunsel
Cam taken out at the 2, Scoop.
The 2-yard line, but great job. Did you see he ran into his own offensive lineman there?
Well, he ran into big Andre Walden.
No, that was big play Andre Walden.
Yeah, and he just kind of says, get out of my way. I need to get through here, and bounced it to the outside.
This high-octane Oriole offense has the ball at the Manistee 3-yard line. First down, goal to goal. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, and he is stopped at the 1. Stopped at stopped
inch
the
line.
Now they'll bring in their heavy package offensive formation. Coming into the game for the Orioles will be 59, Landon Mosqueda.
Yep.
Also 9, Cole Hackert. Who's the third person?
Big Dom Wheaton.
Big Dom Wheaton, yes, number 30.
I'd imagine we're probably going to have Cam keeping this and following Dom and Cole right here to the right side.
Gunsel, touchdown, Ludington Orioles.
There we go, Scoop. Number 3 for Cam on the night.
That's 29 on the season for Cam Gunsel as he scores at the 6:28 mark of the third quarter on a 1-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
Now there we go.
We had to refire the Badger horn.
Huge extra point attempt coming up here by Jonah Peterson as Ludington attempts to tie this ball game. Peterson from the hold of Gronstal and the snap of Wilson. Good snap. The kick is up and the kick is good. And with 6:28 to go in the third quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 24, the Manistee Mariners 24. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Peterson's kick, he just drilled it, absolutely drilled it into the gut there of, was that 6 for Manistee?
I think number 68.
Number 68, who made a nice catch of it, Ketis Underwood.
Yeah,
He had no choice on that. Oh, my gosh, that was – so Manistee now with great field position. They will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, the way they're running the ball, Scoop, I'd have loved to seen us kick it deep there. But, you know, if that ball bounces away, then we have something going. But this might come down to who has the ball last.
You have a good point there, Jamie. On the carry for Manistee. Good defense there. Rubianis along with Jaron Hathaway.
And Cam.
And Cam Gunsel.
Nope, Rubianis.
No, that was Rubianis, Hathaway, and looked like, was that Big Dom Wheaton?
Yeah, I thought I seen 9.
On the stop right there.
But it wasn't. Yep.
Hag on the carry, still a gain of 2.
2 yards on the carry, second down.
Second down and 8, 6:02 remaining in the third quarter.
The defense has got to come up big with a stop here. We got to get some pressure, you know, through that defensive line's got to get through that offensive line, and we got to come up with a big stop here. No scoring for Manistee on this drive, Scoop.
Ludington at Whitehall next week, but they got a full half here to take care of Manistee. Nice cutback by Cott right there, and he made something out of nothing.
Yeah, he doesn't go down easy.
No, and he gets the ball to the Oriole 49. Boy, they're going to give him a really favorable spot right there. Yeah. They're going to mark it at the Oriole 48-yard line.
You know, you got to give kudos to the Manistee coaching staff. You know, they know what they got, and Cott, they get him to the outside, and most of the time when he gets the ball, he's already at full speed, so it's hard for the defense to close on him. He's able to squirt through a couple and get a few extra yards there, but we're going to have to string them to the outside a little longer, Scoop, so our help from inside and underneath can come in and make the tackle.
5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Tie game, Ludington 24, Manistee 24. Manistee a 3rd and 5 from the Oriole 48-yard line. Huge third down here for the Oriole defense. They'll give it straight ahead, and he's going to be brought down short. It's going to bring up a 4th and 2.
Yeah.
Maybe, let's see here. Yeah, 4th and 2 here. That was on the carry for Manistee. That was Landon Soa.
Yeah, and Cam and Packard in there and Walden in there.
Actually, it's going to be a 4th and a short 3 here. They got to get the ball down to the
43.
43, a long 2.
Long 43.
Yeah. Okay, 4th down for Manistee, 4:11 to go in the third quarter, tie game. Neil Davion Berry, he'll give it to Cott. Cott is going to have the first down. Carrying Oriole defenders with them down to around the Oriole 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Manistee.
Yeah, he doesn't go down easy. You know, he pounded up in there. He turned his back to the defenders and just started pushing.
3:53 left in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Manistee, ball at the Oriole 41-yard line. We got a tie ball game. Yeah, Manistee, they have a big offensive line. I know I've mentioned them before. Trenton Miller, Malachi Cruz, Ketis Underwood, Travis Neuenhaus, and Jacob Lee. The quarterback, number 11, Davion Neil Berry, and Cott again.
Yeah.
And he gets the ball down to the Oriole 34-yard line. It'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Yeah, and you notice, too, Scoop, their line gets down and their line's really low.
Yes.
And so they fire off the ball, and they're able to get underneath our defensive line, and we can't get a push, and it just opens the holes up.
Manistee now fighting for the first down and finally brought. Now late flag comes in. We'll see what we have here. Like some extracurricular activities going on out there in the scrum on the gridiron.
Yeah, it came from the far side. Couldn't really see through the scrum, as you said, but I did see a Ludington player go falling backwards, but I'm not real sure what they're going to call it.
That looked like Cam Gunsel, perhaps. We have a personal foul, late hit face mask. Oh, no, it's called on the Orioles.
Personal foul, face mask on the Orioles.
We'd like to thank Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Seemed like they marked off 20-some yards right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they marked that from the spot or what, Scoop, but what it's going to boil down to is eventually here, Ludington's going to have to make a stop to keep Manistee out of the end zone or
get a turnover.
and we're due.
Davion Berry on the run trying to get to the outside, and now he will be caught there by Andre Walden. Andre got him by the back right there, close to a horse collar, but it's not a horse collar. He brings him down, and that was the Manistee quarterback, number 11, Davion Neal Berry on the carry. Walden on the stop.
Yeah, he didn't actually grab inside the jersey or the pad, Scoop. He had him from the shoulder. So that's fair game, no horse collar there if you don't actually reach inside there.
If you like old school football, and you got to be a fan of Manistee, the way they ground and pound.
Yeah.
And if you like offensive football, then you're a fan of this game tonight between Ludington and Manistee.
Well, that's for sure. It's a barn burner.
And of course, the same could be said for last week's game when Ludington hosted Montague. 45-34, Ludington came away with the victory in that game. All right, 2nd and 4 for Manistee. They'll give it to Soa, and Soa not much there. Good job by Jaron Hathaway, and also in there it looked like Andre Walden.
Carried by Soa.
Yep, Hathaway down low, and Andre Walden tackling up high there.
So big 3rd down coming up here for Manistee, and for the Oriole defense, the clock shows 1 minute 29 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. You look at big number 78 for Manistee. That is a big boy, Jacob Lee.
Yeah, he's I think he's the center, and everything's running behind him, but you see the guys next to him there.
Well, 68's pretty good size, too. That's Underwood.
Yeah, and even 55 on this side over here.
Yeah. So 3rd and short for Manistee. The quarterback again, Davion Neal Berry.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's not going
He'll keep. Berry trying to get to the outside. Ludington is going to they're going to contain him.
Hey, finally.
Great job of containment there by the Ludington defense. They would not let the Manistee quarterback, Davion Neal Berry, get outside.
And that's a good play for the Orioles there, Scoop. They didn't let him get outside, as you said. But that might have been the first mistake that the Manistee quarterback made, because I think if he hands that ball off to Cott, they probably score, but thank goodness he didn't.
We're also due to get a turnover here. Manistee's, they've had some good breaks go their way so far in this ball game when the ball has been put down on the turf.
Yeah, I think there's been 3 fumbles, and they've got them all.
Yep, 4th and 5, 20 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Ball is at the Ludington 10-yard line. And they will give, Davion Berry's got a wide open receiver and taken down. Let's see here. I think he's going to be marked at the 1-yard line, but a beautiful play call there by Manistee. Pass completed there from their quarterback, Davion Neal Berry, to Caden Cott, and he gets the ball down to the Oriole 1-yard line on 4th and 5.
Yeah, they ran the exact same play they ran for that 2-point conversion, and he was open as well. And the tackle actually took the official out down there at the pylon, and
he's I commend him because he got up pretty quick right there, and he got wiped out.
He got wiped out clean.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter from Oriole Field, Week 6 of the MHSAA homecoming. Also, the battle for the Dad's Trophy, and your score as we enter the last 12 minutes of play here. The Ludington Orioles 24, the Manistee Mariners 24. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Ludington 24, Manistee 24. Manistee has the ball. First down, goal to go. Ball at the Oriole 1-yard line. Make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page. Later this evening, we'll have the scoring summary as well as the area scores of interest up on the Oriole Sports Network page on Facebook. All right, Jamie, the Orioles facing a tall task right now, trying to prevent Manistee from punching this ball in. They'll give the ball, and into the end zone for Manistee goes their running back at the 11:56 mark of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who was on the carry.
Manistee touchdown scored by Cott.
Cott again.
Of course.
Yeah.
Caden Cott, who always seems to have a big game against the Ludington Orioles.
I think they're going to go for 2 again, Scoop. I
Yes,
guess
they
why,
will.
I guess why not? They've made it every time so far.
Well, no, they were stopped once.
Oh, they were. That's correct.
2-point conversion attempt by Manistee. They're up 30-24 right now. This is a huge play here for the Ludington defense.
I would imagine this is either going to be an end around here for Cott, or they're going to flank him out again and try to hit him in that corner.
Neil Berry, he'll give it
There
straight
he is.
ahead, and I think he stopped.
He's finally short.
He stopped short. Great job by the Oriole defense.
Yeah, we had Cole Hackard in there on that stop. And looks like maybe Messiah Himes also in there, and Big Walt Autry.
I believe that was that Cott or was that
That
Sola?
was Cott.
Cott on the attempt. And your score now, Ludington trails 30-24 with 11:56. We still got a whole quarter to play here.
That's a big stop on that 2-point conversion right there.
Yeah,
Scoop.
you know, we got to give some love. We tried to earlier to the JV team coached by Rich Kirby, and they won big last night at Manistee, 47-0 for Finsky. 8 carries, 97 yards in the first half with 2 touchdown runs of 5 and 4 yards. Brayton Kaminsky 7 for 9 passing, 135 yards. Kyle Himes was on the receiving end of the first score with a 68-yard touchdown. Early in the second quarter, Trenton Trivisano returned a line drive punt to the end zone for the Orioles. Early in the second half, Kyle Himes returned a punt 64 yards for a score. To follow that, Kaminsky connected with Brody Jones for a 40-yard touchdown pass. Finn Flannery finished up the scoring with a 5-yard touchdown pass from Kaminsky. Leading tacklers for the evening were Dario Lopez. Is that Dario? Dario.
Yeah, I think it's Dario.
Dario Lopez, Brune Fuller, and Kyle Himes with 7 solos each. Defense came up big all night. We won all facets of the game. An evening full of playmakers, Coach Rich Kirby. So congratulations to the Ludington JV team. They're perfect on the year. They're 6-0.
So far.
Okay, here we go.
It's going to be a short kick, Scoop.
Ludington gets on the ball. I think that's Himes.
That is Himes.
Himes gets the ball. He returns it to about the Ludington 30, maybe to the 31-yard line. And we got to give some love, Jamie, to some more of our sponsors. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5-Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, 513 South James Street in Ludington. 1st and 10 for the Ludington Orioles. Ball on their own 31-yard line. They trail by 6, 30-24. Gunsel on the carry. He's got a nice gain of about 9, definitely 8. We'll give him 8 on that. 8-yard gain for Cam Gunsel, the Oriole junior quarterback.
Yeah, they just brought, who do we got? I'm drawing a blank on him again here, Scoop. I do it every week. Jonah Peterson came in motion there, took the fake handoff. There was a fake handoff to Jonah, and Cam kept it and ran it up inside, like you said, for 8 yards.
2nd down and 2, ball at the Ludington 39-yard line. 11:15 to go in the game. The Orioles trail 30-24. Huge conference game here tonight. Not only a rivalry game,
this
it's a
time
little
they give it
pitch.
to
That's
him.
a pass. That's a pass.
He's
at the 50.
outside.
He's at the 45. He's at the 40. And he's driven out of bounds at about the Manistee 37-yard line, and that was Jonah Peterson, our kicker.
Yeah.
That counts as a pass.
Yep. So same thing. He came in motion that time, and it's that little snap to Cam, and that little, as soon as it hits his hands, he just touch passes it right up there, and he was big gain, end up being tackled by number 9 there. Zimmerman and number 11, the quarterback.
Neil Berry.
Okay,
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the Manistee 37-yard line. 11:04 left. They'll give the ball. No, Gunsel will keep. He's at the Cam, not able to get away there from the Manistee quarterback, who is their free safety. And their strong safety, and that's Davion Neil Berry, and I had it right. He's the free safety, where Cam is our strong safety. Okay.
And he just replayed that from the last quarter when Cam came up and met him coming around the corner. He was the same way this time. Hey, Cam, here I am. Remember me. So those two are definitely battling on both sides of the ball with each other.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Orioles. Ball on the Manistee 36-yard line. 10:25 to go in the game. Another little one of those pitch pump passes. Peterson breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and he's not going to get away there, though. Manistee, just too many Manistee defenders right there. He broke a couple of tackles before he got gang tackled right there.
Yeah, that was real close to a face mask. Yeah, but he just got the front side of the shoulder pad. And
7 yards to go.
3rd and 7, so a gain of 2 on the play. 9:58 to go in the ball game.
We just need to keep doing what we're doing on this drive, Scoop, and punch this in.
Didn't have the success on that little pup pass there as we did the first time.
We haven't had one big play to Walden yet. It's going to happen sooner or later.
Gunsel will keep, and he's down near an Oriole first down. He may have it.
He got it, Scoop. He got it.
Cam Gunsel there, and it is an Oriole first down. Boy, just looked like a whirling dervish going through that line right there of the Orioles and through the Manistee defenders, and a big-time run there for our big-time junior quarterback, All-State candidate Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, and he went right behind Big Walt Autry, and then our freshman, Donovan Salazar.
Let's give him a lot of credit, too, tonight.
I mean, he's been playing well out there, and then he got in there also behind Walden leading the way.
Just a freshman, Donovan Salazar is the right guard. Not related to Sweet Louis Salazar. Here's a pass attempt. Gunsel. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket. He escapes the Manistee rush. He'll
now
let
he's
it go.
Gonna throw.
And it's caught.
And he catches
what a catch!
Oh my God!
What a catch!
Is that him again? Taj Williams again!
Oh my gosh! What a catch there by number 2, Taj Williams.
Oh my! Taj is putting on a catching display out here tonight, Scoop.
The 9:06 mark of the 4th quarter. A 26-yard touchdown catch by Taj Williams.
Oh my goodness. You know, Cam knows he has a playmaker out there, and Cam just puts the ball where only Taj can get it. He high pointed it again. He went up above both Manistee defenders. He was double covered and just ripped that ball out of the air, Scoop.
What I'm jealous about, that happened right in front of my class of 1984 classmates down there. They had a beautiful vantage point of that.
Well, I'm sure they're going to tell you all about it
Here's
after
the point
game.
after, up and good!
There we go,
by
Scoop.
Jonah Peterson, with 9:06 left in this homecoming battle between these two ancient rivals. 147th meeting between Ludington and Manistee. Ludington has a 31-30 lead. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. And Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop.
We're back at Oriole Field, and we have an Oriole injured on the play. The kickoff was a low line drive, fielded there by number 9 for Manistee, Braylon Zimmerman. He returned it where he was brought down by Messiah Himes. And Manistee, when we do start play here, Manistee will have the ball at their own 30-yard line. 9 minutes to go. That catch by Taj Williams brought back memories of watching the great catch by Dwight Clark of the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
The catch on a pass from Joe Montana in the 81, or it was actually the 82 NFC Championship game between Dallas and San Francisco.
I was watching that game, Scoop. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's Colin Shelton. That's down.
Oh, no, that's not good.
I think he's.
Is that Shelton?
It's cramp.
Let's hope it is, because he's our starting center. We have 9 minutes to go. What a homecoming game it has been here at Oriole Field, week 6 of the MHSAA season. There's another big game going on in the conference tonight, and that's Whitehall is playing Muskegon Oak Ridge.
Ooh.
That, oh boy, that's not good right there. As we see Colin Shelton, he's the Orioles center on offense, and he's coming off rather gingerly.
I was hoping it was a cramp, but it's looking like he's holding his hip.
Oh, no. Miss Jen Mraz, our LHS athletic trainer, also helping him off is number 6, Ethan Tenney.
Yeah. I'd imagine probably I think our backup center might be Connor Cheney.
I think so. Right now, Ludington's defense is tasked with stopping this high-powered man. Oh, no.
And there goes Cott.
That's Cott. Cott, he's at the 40, 35, 30.
Who's going to get him there?
Cott is going to, into the end zone. My goodness. Ludington just gets the lead, and on the first play, a 70-yard touchdown run.
Manistee touchdown scored by Cott.
By Caden Cott, who's just absolutely been a thorn in the Orioles' side last year and now this year as well, and a 70-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, I mean, he just busted through that line right there, Scoop, untouched. And
well, once he got to the outside.
Yeah, he got to the outside. I tell you, I give credit. Messiah Himes was there with him step for step for a bit, and then, but out of nowhere, I thought Peterson must have run 40 yards to almost get him out the one down there, but he just got in.
You're right, Jamie. You said it. You and I both talked about it. It might be the team with the ball last that wins this game tonight.
I guess at this point, I'd hope it's going to be Ludington that's got the ball last. But this is another big two-point conversion stop that we need right here.
Manistee currently with a 36-31 lead, 8:49 left in the game. And they will give it to Cott. No, easily in. Boy, that's too easy. Way too easy there. Cott converts the two-point conversion.
Scored by Cott.
And now Manistee leads 38-31 with 8:49 left in this game.
Yeah, we needed that stop there on that one, Scoop. But, well, still a one-score game. And, Manistee came in with a game plan. They're going to run the ball, and try to keep Manistee's offense off the field. The thing is, Ludington comes out and scores with quickly, and our defense is out on the field, and they're tired out there, Scoop.
Folks, North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. All right, Manistee now set the kickoff. They've retaken the lead, 38-31, 8:49 in this game, and ball will be driven, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Ludington will have good field position to start this drive.
And we're going to have to do it without our starting center. Colin Shelton's down here with a bag of ice on his hip, and on that kickoff, he took a hit to the side right there, Scoop, and looks like Connor Cheney will be the backup center here, and
probably Landon Mosquito probably will move into the starting lineup here on the offensive line for the Orioles. Let's see here. They got 55 out there.
55, 53.
59.
54, 59.
And that is Mosqueda. Landon Mosqueda, he is a 5'11", 175-pound junior.
Yep, and Connor Cheney will be the center.
So the Orioles have it 1st and 10, ball at their own 35-yard line. They trail 38-31. Ludington was up 17-16 at the half. Now they'll run a reverse. It's a flea flicker. He's wide open.
Oh, no.
Pass is going to be picked off, though. It was underthrown, and it's picked off by that guy again, Cott. And Cott's at the 30. Cott brought down there by Walt Autry, And the Orioles, they had Zach Graham streaking. He was open, but the ball was underthrown and picked off.
Yeah. Yep, that was the play right there. It was ran perfect. He was open and just couldn't get the ball out of there. You know, the little Cam had to rush that throw just a little bit faster than he wanted to, and as he was stepping
he didn't step into it like he wanted to. There's no doubt. And it looked like
the guy was right there in his stomach.
He didn't get the good release, obviously.
Yep.
It was underthrown and picked off by Cott. And now with 8:34 to go, the Orioles are really going to have to dig in here if they're going to want to pull this game out against their longtime arch rivals. Again, this is the 147th meeting between the two schools. Ludington desperately wanting to get that dad's trophy back. And also they need this. This is a huge game in the conference here as well. And there's a quick hitter for Manistee. Looked like Cole Hackert in on the stop there.
Yep, Cole Hackert in on the stop.
Give that to the fullback, Landon Soa.
Yeah, we definitely got to have him stopped here, Scoop. No, we cannot allow any points here with 8 minutes to go in this quarter. Or the game, I should say.
Second down and 7, gain of 3 on that last run by Soa. Ball is at the Oriole 27-yard line. Now they'll send Soa in motion. Oh, that was Haig they put in motion right there. 2nd and 7. And now a trap right there. Good job by the Oriole defense. Tackle made by Cole Hackert right there. As Soa carried it right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see we might have to bring our linebackers up a little tighter to the line there, Scoop, and try to get some help pushing that back because that Manistee offensive line is just kind of having their way right now.
They are. And, folks, we have a timeout on the field. The team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule fall service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for fall furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975, wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. And also a shout out to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Expert craftsmanship, personalized service, quality materials, timely completion, and comprehensive solutions. That's Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC. And also a shout out to
Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 James Street in Ludington.
That's Team Jamie Loney, 5 Star Real Estate. Okay, we have a 3rd and 5 for Manistee here. Davion Berry, Neil Berry, he's going to pass. He's rolling left, still rolling. He's going to be brought down now. And a good job by the Oriole defense. They stretched that out there, and they were able not to give him the corner, Jamie.
Yeah, and I seen 52. Hathaway was chasing him down. I think Rubianis is the one that ended up knocking him out. But, you know, the few times that they've tried to roll out and pass, they've gotten nothing or a loss. And you haven't seen them do it very often. So this is going to be big right here, Scoop. You know where the ball's going. The ball's going in number 10's hands. And if it doesn't, I'd be very shocked right here. So
saying this play is big is a big, big understatement, Jamie.
Big understatement. Yes. That defense needs to get a push. They need to get in there and see who's got that ball. Most likely it's going to be number 10, but Just checked 22 in the backfield also.
4th and 5, ball at the 25.
And 22 got it.
And they give it to 20.
And we got it. Big Walt Daughtry.
Big Walt
Daughtry.
A huge stop. What a stop for the Orioles. Big Walt Daughtry. And he had a lot of help there, too, from his teammates.
He did. He had Cole Hackert, and he had Hathaway and Walden, but mostly all Big Walt Daughtry right there. You know, they faked Cott right there, and they just brought 22 in the game.
Wyatt Protasevich.
And they faked the Cott and handed Protasevich, and Walt Daughtry was standing right there.
Huge play by Big Walt Daughtry, the Orioles All-State candidate as an offensive tackle. 6:16, plenty of time to go in this ball game.
He's going to make a case for defensive tackle as well.
Ludington trails 38-31. Peterson in motion. Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel is going to get the ball to about the 35-yard line, a pickup of 4, 2nd down and 6 with 6:04 remaining in the game.
Yeah. I would imagine we're going to see a lot of run-pass option here, mostly with Cam deciding if he's going to hand off or keep. We're going to probably keep it in the hands of our playmakers right here and try to bust one quickly.
Actually, a gain of 5 on the play. Well, no, it was all right. I was right with my first call. A gain of 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Orioles. 5:40 left in the game. In motion is
right up the
Holmes,
middle.
And there goes Gunsel for a 1st down. Good hard run there by Cam Gunsel, the Oriole quarterback, who has 4 touchdowns tonight. You said when the broadcast began, you were feeling that he was going to score 6 touchdowns tonight.
That's what I said.
And I said if he scores 6, we'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah. I said, why not make it 6 tonight? So he's got 4. We're working on number 5 there. But I tell you, if you've seen that on the far side of the field there, I'm not sure who that was for Manistee, but we talked about at the end of last week. Big Walt Daughtry just had a pancake block out there.
Yes, he did. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the Manistee 43-yard line. They'll fake it. Gunsel will keep. And Gunsel, not much there. He's going to get to about the 45-yard line. He has 30 touchdowns on the season now. That's through, this is our 6th game of the year. And as far as
that breaks
we
the
know,
Oriole record then.
Yeah, unless there's something from back in like the 1920s or 30s right now, I would say.
As far back as we could find anyway.
Yeah, he has 30, which the record, I thought, was held by Spence Riggs in 2004 with 29. But the records aside, the big thing right now is get Ludington to drive the ball right here and get this game tied up, or go, knowing Charlie, you'd probably go for 2. Okay, little pitch right there. And Peterson.
Oh, nice spin move.
Nice spin, but he's not going to be able to get away. Just too many white shirts right there. And Peterson made a nice, nifty move getting away from the first tackler, but not the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th tacklers.
Yep, I think a gain of nothing.
Yeah, the ball's going to be placed at the 45-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd and 8, a huge 3rd down here for the Orioles with 4:15 remaining in the game. A big shout-out and a thank you to House of Flavors Manufacturing, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing, delicious House of Flavors ice cream. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 8, 3:58 to go in the game. Let's see what offensive coordinator Brent Gillett has dialed up. It's a draw, a delay.
Come on, Cam.
He's got it. He's got the 1st down with the 2nd effort. He was able to do like a Fosbury flop right there. You remember Dick Fosbury?
Yeah, He turned and spun and then threw his arms out forward as he was going down. It was a great play to just pick up that 1st down.
Huge run there by the Oriole quarterback, Cam Gunsel.
Now, what are they asking for a measurement here?
3:43 to go.
They were going to move the chains, and now they're not. Well, nope, they said move them. I don't know. They were talking to the Manistee coach, and they were holding off on moving the chains, but this official says, no, move them. We're moving.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the Manistee 47. Gunsel looks left. Now they got a screen set up.
Oh, he read it, Scoop.
Yeah. Boy, a big hit there.
33.
Cooper Holmes on the reception there and reading it beautifully for Manistee.
Ian Genhart.
Yeah, Genhart just came up there like a Mack truck and brings Holmes down.
Yeah.
Gain of 1. Tough yard there.
That the screen was the right call. It was set up perfectly, but Genhart come from this side of the field, and I guess I would say the offensive linemen that were set up for the screen didn't see him coming from the backside.
He came out of, he came up there like a.
And now we got an illegal man downfield on that screen pass.
Oh, that'll take the Orioles back to their own 49-yard line.
Going to call it 1st and 15 then.
Like to thank Indian Summer. They are a proud sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. Also, they sponsor the Player in the Spotlight. That's Indian Summer Co-op. Gunsel will now penalty marker down, and now what do we have? Oh, my goodness.
A false start.
Oh. We were mentioning Indian Summer, folks. Proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And
Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. That's where we got our furniture at. Scoop, when seen Trent over there,
Yep.
He did a real good job for us.
Likewise, Jamie. So we have a 1st and 20 for the Orioles. 3:02 left in the game. Orioles marching backwards right now. Gunsel trying to get to the outside.
He's got
some room.
There,
Gunsel, he's at the 40.
Ooh, he almost picked that first down up. He might be about a half yard short.
Knocked out of bounds there by Davion Neal Berry, but a big head of steam there for Cam Gunsel, and he gets a nice chunk of that yardage back.
I think he got 19 yards of that 20 back.
Bring up a very, very, very manageable 2nd down.
2nd down in inches.
Yes. 2:54 to go. You know, if Ludington can manage to punch this ball in the end zone and we're down near the end of the ball game, that Charlie will go for 2. I've seen him do it. For 14 years, I've been the play-by-play man for Ludington. I've seen him go for 2 many times when we've been down to crunch time.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. If we score down there, he's going to put that jumbo package in and probably get right in behind him. Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call at 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union.
And also,
Smith & Eddy Insurance, exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. A caring business, foremost insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all your insurance needs.
Jamie, you were right. That was a gain of 20 there by Gunsel on that 1st and 20. It's a 1st down Orioles. Gunsel now rolling, and he's going to get the pass away.
Pass.
And it's caught. It's a 30. Still on his feet out there. Was that big play, Andre Walden?
No, that was number 5.
That was Jonah Peterson. Jonah Peterson. Gunsel with that old Joe Namath jump pass right there.
Well, Cam was about to get sacked, and he just leaped over the guy and threw the ball at the same time.
The Orioles have the ball.
Play.
Yep, they have the ball down to the Manistee 29-yard line.
With the clock still ticking, Scoop.
2nd down and 2. 2:27 left in the game. Orioles on the march. Low snap. Gunsel, though, he will have the first, and then some. Cam Gunsel getting behind his center and his left guard and his right guard there, and that was he got behind Connor Cheney, and also he got behind Donovan Salazar and Landon Mosqueda.
Yeah, I couldn't see who made the tackle, Scoop, because he dove forward and a couple of Manistee guys landed on him, and I couldn't see from this vantage who was out there making the tackle, but let's just call it a few Manistee Mariners.
1st and 10, ball at the Manistee 22-yard line.
There's that
Peterson at the 20. Peterson at the 15. He's still holding on. Hold that ball. Hold that ball, sir. Jonah Peterson. He does. And he has the ball all the way down to the Manistee 12-yard line. 1:47 to go. What a ball game this has been.
It's been a great ball game, and they just had Jonah in the slot over there to the far side, brought him in motion back here to the near side, and as he came across Cam's face, he did that little pop pass again there, Scoop.
All right, we have a 1st and 10 for the Orioles.
Ludington Paint and Glass. It's mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington, and we'll get right back to that.
Yep, here we go. We have a whistle.
Looks like we might have a timeout.
Timeout, I believe. So you can finish that off about our great sponsor, Matt Ewing and Ludington Paint and Glass.
Yep. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Ludington Chiropractic. If you're having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. And the McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939, providing quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance policies. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000.
Great job, Jamie, on those reads. And right now we have a 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball at the Manistee 13-yard line. 1:25 left in the game. The Orioles trail by 7, 38-31. In motion, Peterson. Gunsel will keep.
Right behind Walden.
Gunsel! He's at the 5 and brought down. Cam Gunsel all the way down to the Manistee 5-yard line.
Yeah, he jumped right in there behind Big Walt Autry and
I
Andre
would too,
Walden.
wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I would. Jump right in behind him till they can't see me and pop out just like Cam did. Another big run.
This has been a very impressive drive by the Ludington Orioles. They have the ball down to the Manistee 5-yard line. 57 seconds remain in the game. Gunsel looking over the Manistee defense. Peterson in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel!
Still going.
He's still going!
Oh, he's down
and he's down at the 1-yard line. How many timeouts do the Orioles have?
We got three.
Okay, and there's a timeout taken. Ludington, well, there's a stop.
Yeah, here comes the jumbo package.
Cole Hackert comes in. Also coming in is
Big Dom Wheaton.
Jaron Hathaway as well, number 52. Ball is at the 1-yard line. Clock running. It's down to 40 seconds.
Go right behind Wheaton,
Yep.
Hackert, and Walt Autry.
First down, goal to go.
Right to the right side here. I wouldn't doubt it. There it is.
There he is.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Ludington!
There we go.
Cam Gunsel. A 1-yard leap, and he did his best Walter Payton imitation there, going up over the top.
He sure did, and he's got a knack for that, and he's done that all season. He gets behind those big jumbo package, gets in just far enough, and leaps over the top. And now the big decision, Scoop.
And we'll see what Charlie does here.
Do we tie the game and go to overtime, or do we put the jumbo package in there and try to push this thing in and win this ball
They're going to
game?
go for 2, no doubt. This is what I was saying earlier. Ludington was able to push it in right now. They're going to go for 2. 29 seconds left. Ludington down by a point, 38-37. 2-point conversion.
Big, Scoop. This is real big.
Ball at the 3-yard line. And Manistee, I believe, they're going to call a timeout here. They want to get a look at this.
We need to push that line back.
Timeout.
Yep. Manistee
ready.
takes a timeout. What a ball game this has been. This reminds me, it takes me back 14 years ago, Jamie, to the first game I ever did as a play-by-play man for Ludington football. It was at Manistee. It was a heck of a game between the Orioles and the Manistee Chippewas at the time. Boyd Meeker was the Oriole quarterback.
Okay.
Ludington came down, and they went for the 2-point conversion for the victory. And they did not get it. And the final score, I believe, was 40-39 that night at Manistee. I've seen Charlie go for the 2, though, at a number of different times over my 14 years as the voice of the Orioles.
Well, you know, I hope this isn't the same as there, just like we hope this isn't the same as them records you were reading at the beginning where we win 1 and lose 2. So we need to definitely put this in the end zone here, Scoop, and they're going to come out of the timeout here.
Whoa, here we go.
And here we go.
My palms are sweating right now. Ludington will go for the 2 and for the lead with 29 seconds left.
Yeah, we need to get that big push by Walt Autry, Dom Wheaton. Everybody's ready.
Here we go. Ludington to go for 2. Gunsel, they'll send Himes in motion.
Oh,
and
he got him offside.
They drew Manistee offside.
Scoop. That's going to put us on the 1.
That'll give half the distance to the goal line. And I believe the ball will be put at the 1.5-yard line now.
Yeah.
Well, no. Let's see. It's at
1.5.
Good job there by Gunsel drawing Manistee offsides.
Yeah.
Now let's see.
And that puts that just a little bit closer for that jumbo package to get some movement.
Look at the competitor in Cam Gunsel.
He wants this crowd standing up.
I'll tell you
here.
what, inside his, inside
he
him,
wants this crowd standing up over
the
here.
heart of a warrior, Cam Gunsel. Timeout Ludington, 29.1 seconds left. I'll tell you, Jamie, I know I've said it a few times tonight. It don't get any better than this.
It doesn't, Scoop. This is been one heck of a ball game, one heck of a night.
Your arch rival.
Oh, man.
Homecoming. It's for the Dad's Trophy.
It is.
It's for Ludington to remain perfect in the West Michigan Conference Lakes to set up the big showdown next week with Whitehall.
Yes, sir.
This is just,
wow. Kudos. You got to give your hats off to both teams right here so far.
Let's give some kudos to IRCA.
Yeah, IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We're proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. And we'll jump back to this scoop because they're getting ready to take the line of scrimmage.
This is it.
Here.
Ludington has the ball down at the 1 yard line. 2-point conversion attempt to take the lead. Cam Gunsel.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's nothing other than Cam over to the right side.
Let's see what a push they get behind Big Walt Autry.
Again.
Gunsel in motion, Himes. Gunsel has it.
He's got it, Scoop. Did he get it?
Is he in?
He got it, Scoop.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Cam Gunsel. He gets the 2-point.
Give me one, Scoop.
Cam Gunsel on a 2-point conversion. He's dead. And Ludington has a 1-point lead, 39-38 with 29 seconds left.
I tell you what, Scoop, they're leaving it all out on the field here. They're running off the field, and look at here. You got big number 9 right there, Cole Hacker, cramping up. You know, these guys, like you said last week, are just selling out, Scoop. What a ball game.
There's still 29 seconds left.
Still 29 seconds left.
Ludington's got to make sure they do not let Manistee bust a big one here.
We gotta boot this ball as deep as possible, Scoop. Hopefully through the back of the end zone. And then we got to come up with a couple of stops. And you know they're going to put the ball in number 10's hands.
Yep.
So I would put a couple of deep guys back and say, you're not getting anywhere near this end zone.
Boy, my heart is racing a mile
I
a
can't
minute
imagine.
right now. Oh, my goodness.
The hair's standing up on my arms.
That was
Scoop,
in front of my 1984 my classmates. What a vantage point they had for that.
Well, the good luck corner over there. We got it.
Yep. All right, here we go. Ludington set the kickoff. Still 29 seconds
I'd like to
left in
see
this
Jonah
game.
put this thing out of the back of the end zone.
Jonah Peterson set the kickoff. He'll kick it. It's going to come down.
Stay in bounds.
Around the 20. And here comes Manistee. They don't want to let this guy get to the outside.
No, contain him.
Good job.
There it is.
And they bring him down. 22 seconds left in the game. On the tackle there for Ludington looked like Big Landon Mosqueda.
Yeah.
And was that 22 on the return?
That was 22. And let me finish this up, Scoop, on IRCA Auto Center. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282.
Now, Manistee, obviously a running team. They're a running team. You can't let them break off a big one here right now. And to watch because, obviously,
well,
right
we're
now,
going to have a timeout by Ludington here.
Manistee is at their own 34-yard line. Ludington up 39-38. 22 seconds left in this ball game. This West Michigan Conference Lakes Division matchup.
North Star Chiropractic prides itself on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understands the unique needs of athletes in using cutting-edge techniques to ensure a pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic, 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200.
You know, my classmate, my best friend, is listening to this, and I told him to come home for the reunion, Chris Castellani. I said, it's going to be a great ball game. And he may be here tomorrow for our little get-together at the Tiki, but I tell you, just absolutely, he's missed a classic by not coming here tonight.
Well, if he's seen it on the it on the Oriole Sports Network, it's good, but it's just not the same as you get to take everything in here.
This environment, as I said, it's just electric.
You know,
all right.
And I wouldn't. We got to keep.
They got to watch the flea flicker here.
Yeah, we got to keep the guys back. Yep. We can't let number 10 get that ball in his hands.
I'd have a spy on 10 right now. 22 seconds left. They cannot let Manistee get behind them. Watch for any chicanery here from the Manistee Mariners. Okay, here we go. 22 seconds left. and they'll give a pitch.
Oh!
They'll give a pitch there. They'll
There it
throw
is.
it back, and it's going to be no, Ludington sniffed that out beautifully.
Man, he could have almost intercepted that.
Davion
Scoop.
Berry got caught with the pass right there. We're down to 10 seconds. Manistee has no timeouts.
They got no timeouts,
8 seconds to go. Ludington has to stop one more play.
One more play.
5 seconds. They down it. They down it at 4.1 seconds remain. Ludington not fooled at all.
No.
By that, they tried the old Jared Goff little pitch there to Amon-Ra St.
Yeah.
Brown, the sun god, who threw that touchdown pass the other night on Monday Night Football. They tried that play right there,
Yep,
and
that was
Ludington
right in
sniffed
front
it out.
That was right in front of my end zone, Scoop. I got to see that up close, but they tried that same similar play.
How about
And-
Jared? Yeah. 18 for 18. Here we
Yeah.
go. 4.1 seconds to
Big
go.
stop, Scoop.
Look
We
at
need a big
Ludington's
stop.
defense.
Yeah.
Nothing back.
Nothing
back. Davion Berry.
He's going to
He's
throw.
gonna throw.
Scoop.
Pass
Screen
is
pass.
complete.
Oh,
Now they're
here's
going to
the
do a
fumble-rooski.
little fumble-rooski.
Knock it down. Knock it down.
That's it.
Right there.
The game is over.
Big play on Trey
Ludington
Walden.
wins.
Knocks it.
Ludington wins.
Woo!
The Orioles win.
What a game,
The Orioles
Scoop.
win. What a game. What a victory for the Orioles. 39-38. Ludington did not let Manistee get behind them there.
They did not. You know, I said it may come down who had the ball last. Well, Manistee had it last, and Ludington was able to make that stop, Scoop.
And Ludington snapped that long streak, which I was telling you about, Jamie.
The 1-win, 2-loss streak.
It started back, we were talking about it before the game, where since 2009,
I think you said?
2010,
Yeah.
Ludington won that one. And then since 2010, Ludington would win a game and Manistee would win 2. And it's happened ever since 2010. And Ludington, this team snaps that streak.
snapped
But it
that
took
streak.
all, they had to leave everything out there tonight to do it. What a ball game. What a high school game here.
Right down to the final tick.
Ludington wins 39-38, Week 6, homecoming, and they move to 4-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. The Orioles now 5-1 on the season.
Yeah.
Just what more can you say about this, Jamie, than we haven't said?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say, Scoop. We've said it all. It's been a heck of a ball game tonight. It's been a heck of a start to this season. You know, there was some adversity there right from the opening
kickoff.
And I tell you what, they battled, and I give you all the credit, you know, to these Ludington Orioles. And Manistee has nothing to hang their hats on at all right there. Hang their heads about. I mean, they played a heck of a ball game, especially Cott there.
And as I told Coach Charlie Gunsel, well, we've said it many times, you and I have talked about it, when Ludington and Manistee get together, it doesn't matter the records of the teams. It's always a fantastic ball game.
Yeah.
And look at this. I'll give you my camera here, Jamie, to get a couple photos. What a ball game. Ludington prevails 39-38. Congratulations to the Orioles. This Oriole team, they just would not let Manistee just refuse to lose. That's what I meant to say there.
Yeah.
And Coach Charlie Gunsel has the Dad's Trophy. It's back in the possession of the Ludington Orioles, and that'll look good in Ludington High School. There's the Dad's Trophy. Coach Gunsel holding it up right now. Manistee had it last year after they defeated our Orioles at Manistee. Again, congratulations to Reese Willis, Benjamin Coleman, and Katie Karboski. They are named as Oriole royalty tonight here at homecoming. And you couldn't ask for a better football game in front of a full house, just an electric atmosphere here at Oriole Field.
Oh, yeah, it just unbelievable right from the opening kick. You know, even the pregame, the crowd here, the crowd on the hill, just so many people down here tonight. And, you know, Manistee came to play from the opening kick. And it came down to the last second of the game, Scoop, a battle between both. And, you know, a 1-point win or a 30-point win is still a win. And that was a big one for the Orioles tonight.
And, Jamie, what did I tell you about that? If the Orioles scored late in the game like that, that Coach Gunsel would go for 2 points in the victory.
Yeah.
Cam Gunsel would not be denied right there. They win 39-38. And, again, they are now 5-1 on the season, 4-0 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes, setting up a big showdown. We do not know how Whitehall did tonight against Muskegon Oak Ridge. But that game next week at Whitehall, will be, I'm sure, for the conference championship.
Sure it will be.
And
yeah.
we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. You know, this was the 147th meeting between these two schools, and what a game it was. It's a classic. These two teams have met. The only teams that have met more than Ludington and Manistee on the gridiron are Negaunee and Ishpeming in the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah.
They've met 150 times. Ludington and Manistee now 147, and this was an absolute classic.
Like you said, it just doesn't get any better in this scoop. You know, unfortunately, one team has to come out on the bottom end here. But like I said, Manistee has nothing to hang their heads about. The great effort, great game by Manistee, and you know Ludington has that little extra rejuvenation tonight because, like you said, the record doesn't matter when you play in that rival. That's what happens. But
the victory bell has never sounded sweeter.
It never has.
And you know, Jamie, a couple years back, it was Jake Plamondon's senior year. Ludington, the year before, had beat up Manistee pretty good on their field. Manistee was favored in that game.
Yeah.
They come back Jake's senior year here, and Ludington falls to Manistee 21-20.
Yeah, I remember
Coach
that
Gunsel
game.
went for the two-pointer down at the south end zone, and they stopped Jake Plamondon there. Remember the Manistee linebacker stepping in front. So we've seen.
That's hard to do.
Yeah. We've seen some classics between Ludington and Manistee, and we saw another one here tonight. Again, we'll be giving you the all the scoring summary, and the area scores of interest will be posted on the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. You know, my back was feeling a lot better. For a week, it's been out of whack, my lower back. Dr. Yeck took good care of me last Friday. I think jumping around like I did tonight, I may re-aggravated it. But I will take that for my Orioles.
I hope not, Scoop. I thought I was going to have to carry you down the stairs last week. But one thing I noticed, Scoop, out of all this goodness from this win right here, our starting center there, Colin Shelton, is on a set of crutches.
Yeah.
And
let's hope the best for him.
Let's just hope it's a hip pointer, and you know he'll be able to get through that this week. Coming to face, you know, Whitehall. But what a great thing for these seniors down here. You see Cole Hackert down here with the Dad's Trophy. What a great thing for these seniors to walk off with that trophy this year, Scoop.
We'll be seeing plenty of photos of that photo of our seniors and players holding up the Dad's Trophy later, I'm sure, on
Yeah,
Facebook.
and I'm sure some of those parents and stuff are going to hopefully share some of those photos, the up close photos versus us snapping them from up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know, we got to step aside here before Coach Charlie Gunsel gets up here. Again, the final score here, homecoming, week 6 of the MHSAA before a full house at Oriole Field. In an absolute thriller, the Ludington Orioles 39, the Manistee Mariners 38, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan Farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance-related products. As the area's largest independent agency, Smith & Eddy Insurance offers the most experienced staff and the widest array of policies and protections in the industry. Smith & Eddy Insurance has aligned itself with the best companies and invested in technology to offer more resources to our customers. We like to say it's old-school philosophy with new technology. Like any sport, our team has several positions that make us great. From sales to service, we have placed the best members in those specific roles for a winning combination. Our team understands that our focus is to create the best customer experience possible. At Smith & Eddy Insurance, we value all of our customers, our communities, and the local organizations we serve. It's certain you will find a Smith & Eddy team member ingrained and involved in our communities we serve. It's one of our core values. Our employees are active in our communities. With offices in Manistee, Grand Haven, Bear Lake, and Scottville, Smith & Eddy is certain to have a location that is convenient for you. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and offering insurance products.
Welcome back, Oriole Nation. I'm with a very happy Coach Charlie Gunsel. What a ball game, Coach. What a ball game. 39-38 victory. When your team faced some adversity right from the opening kickoff. It was like deja vu with what happened against the Mason County Central Spartans here in week 2. But they came right back. It was back and forth, a 17-16 lead at halftime. But that Manistee team, I don't know how they've lost. They're a tough ball team, and that 10, Caden Cott.
Yeah.
He is something else, but what a victory for your Orioles. I told Jamie, I said, if Orioles take it down and they score and there's not much time left, I know Charlie's going to go for 2.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a no-brainer. I mean, we moved the ball. We never punted. I just thought that we could kind of control it up front. But what a game! And you've got to give Manistee credit. I mean, they were so physical, and Caden special, and so was a heck of a player. And so I thought they outplayed us really for most of the evening. They did exactly what they wanted to do. But got to score one more point than they do, and we did.
147th meeting will go down as an all-time classic.
Yeah, it is, and I'm so proud of our kids. Our kids never give up. I mean, it was not looking good, and when you have competitive kids that have expectations, this is what you get. You get guys that are going to fight right to the very, very end, and man, we fight and we play hard.
Cam Gunsel.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. We believe, to the best of our knowledge, Coach. I know that's coming from a very proud coach, but a very proud papa as well.
Yeah.
Coming, the best we know from our records, we now believe he is Ludington's all-time touchdown leader in a season.
Mm-hmm.
He had 26 coming into tonight, and he had 5 tonight.
Yeah.
31 now, which breaks Spence Riggs' record of 2004 of 29 touchdowns, to the best of our recollection.
Yeah, I know we haven't done a good job in our program of keeping records. A lot of it's just, I've been here since 04, and, I had 99 and 04. Spence had a heck of a year. But, Cam got a lot of running lanes early. They starting to tighten up on him a little bit. But I thought we were really good up front. We were really kind of getting what we wanted. We kind of abandoned the pass. We only went to it when we really had to. And, he runs hard, and Jonah Peterson runs freaking hard. And so I was just really proud of, we don't have balance tonight. When you get into a situation like that, you're not calling plays, you're calling players. And, our OC likes number 1, and he delivered.
Yeah. We give a lot of praise to your all-state candidate, offensive tackle, the right tackle, Walt Autry. He's pretty darn good, too. But that's that whole offensive line. And when you lost your center tonight.
Yeah.
And
we got to get him back. He's really, really good. He's a big piece of that puzzle. And, and I think he's going to be okay. I think it was more like a hip pointer type of deal.
Good.
So I think Colin's going to be okay. But just I guess it just speaks to the resolve of our kids and hopefully Ludington kids in general. I mean, it did not look good. I mean, this place was dead quiet, and all of a sudden we get a stop. Boom, we go down, score. Boom, we hit the 2-pointer, and then the place is electric. So that's the game of football. You got to make plays, and we have some kids that make plays.
Colin Shelton, your center. We hope he's back soon. We hope sweet Louis Salazar's back soon, and we also hope that Max Flannery's back soon.
Right.
All of those guys. But like you said tonight, you had an offensive line like that, some big runs by Cam, and Cam didn't get down. He threw the interception right there. He had heavy pressure on that. He didn't step into it like he wanted to.
Yeah.
Ball got picked off by Cott. Yeah. Cott was all over the field tonight for Manistee.
He's a heck of a player.
Your D came up with a big stop when needed.
Yeah, that's defense, right? I mean, when you need a stop, you got to get a stop, and they got it. I mean, how big is that? And so, just so happy. Our kids are going to enjoy homecoming, and I don't know if people thought this was going to be easy. We didn't think it was going to be easy because they just have some really good players, and they're well coached, and they're hard-nosed kids. So, I didn't expect a 39, 38 game scoring at the very end to win it, but that's sport. That's how sports go.
An absolute electric atmosphere tonight. Homecoming, the Dad's Trophy. Big-time conference implications.
Yeah.
We're not sure how Oak Ridge did tonight against Whitehall, but next week will be for the conference championship, Ludington and Whitehall. At Whitehall, hopefully we have a great following for Ludington, but there were so many things going on here tonight, and I told Jamie a few times, we said back and forth, it doesn't get any better than this for high school players.
Even coming out for warm-ups, you got the tailgates going on over there. There's fires going on. They're cooking out. This in my 25, 26 years, whatever it is, this was the best environment we had played in. And so that's just cool for our kids. That's going to be a memory they're going to have forever because this place was buzzing.
Yeah, and you snapped the string tonight, Coach Gunsel.
God. Almost did.
Since 2010, Ludington won in 2010, then Manistee won 2. Ludington won, Manistee won 2. And it went that way all the way till this year.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to be Manistee's second year to win, and this team snapped the streak.
Well, we found a way. It wasn't pretty all the time, but it find a way.
Yeah.
Just find a way, have some resolve, and be tough. And that's the other thing that gets kind of overshadowed. I mean, tough kids figure out how to get this stuff done. Yeah. If you're not a tough kid, you give up. And we don't have any kids that gave up tonight. They just kept battling. So I'm super proud of our toughness.
How big was that with Cam in your offense drawing Manistee off sides on the 2-point attempt?
Well, that was the plan. Go down, get into the heavy, get him to jump, then it cuts the distance down. And we needed it to be cut down. I mean, they sent 11 at Cam, and he barely made it. I mean, he was in there just barely. But That's what we are. That's what we do in our short yardage situations. We get into that package, and we have a ton of pride in it. You know, it's not quite the same without Big Louie at the point at 305 pounds, but, you know, Jaron Hathaway went in there and gave us everything he had and did a good job.
Also, Coach, I'm sure you want to give some kudos, and then we'll let you go here to savor this one, but some kudos to your freshman, Donovan Salazar. How about that for Donovan Salazar tonight, starting as a freshman on the offensive line for your Orioles?
Yeah, that's huge. You know, next man up. It doesn't matter if you're a sophomore. Well, look, Asher Ferfinski.
Yeah,
you know,
Asher.
Donovan Salazar and Asher Ferfinski. So there was a time out there where we had two offensive starters were freshmen. So just step up. Doesn't matter how old you are. Just step up. Doesn't change the expectation. This is what we do. This is what we expect it to look like. And, man, I'm in a pretty good mood. I had a hell of a week, man, and I'm in a freaking good mood.
That's awesome, Coach. We figured you would be. There is nothing better than beating your arch rival, Manistee, and there's nothing that hurts worse than losing to Manistee.
Yeah. No, and we talked about that before the game, but I'm going to go enjoy this one with some staff and friends, and we'll worry about Whitehall Sunday morning.
That sounds great, Coach.
All right, guys.
Charlie
Thanks.
Gunsel, a very happy Coach.
Thanks.
Charlie Gunsel, and his team wins an absolute thriller tonight here at Oriole Field, homecoming, week 6 of the MHSAA season. They get the Dad's Trophy back, and they win by the score of 39-38. Jamie, your last thoughts on this one?
Yeah, just an excellent ball game, Scoop, right down to the wire. You know, like you said, it just doesn't get any better than this. You know, the Orioles had every opportunity from the start of that game to just say, wow, here we go again.
Yeah.
And they refused. You know, like Coach said, they refused to quit right down to the last 2-point conversion as they're coming off the field. Cole Hackert goes down with cramps, and they try to help him up, and he refused to be helped up. He got up and walked up himself, you know, and all the guys, you know, celebrating down there and everything right now. And we mentioned many of them too, but as I look down there, you know, quite a few, 2 or 3 big catches tonight by Taj Williams.
He had some incredible catches.
Really helped set the tone. And, you know, for these guys down there celebrating, it just doesn't get any better than that. So,
yeah, you're right. The Taj Williams had some fantastic catches. I feel bad I didn't bring those up with Coach Charlie Gunsel right there, but I'm sure he.
But I see him down there, and he's getting the credit. You know, they all deserve the credit for a fantastic ball game, like you said. Everybody can go have fun, celebrate, and then they can worry about getting ready for Whitehall.
They can go enjoy the homecoming dance, you know, now with this great win over Manistee. On the season now, Ludington has scored 268 points through 6 games, and they've given up 149. And again, Taj Williams with some fantastic catches tonight. Just so many. I mean, the hero scepter bounced around all over the place.
Everywhere.
No doubt
I mean, right
about that.
on down to, you know, that big play out here that on the 4th down play that Walt Autry blew up to give us the ball back to be able to go down and score that game-winning touchdown and 2-point conversion.
Yeah, now the all-time series between Ludington and Manistee. Ludington leads the overall series 71 wins, 65 defeats, and 11 ties. And what a ball game tonight. Again, make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening. We'll have the scoring summary up there, and as well we'll have the area scores of interest. Next Friday, we'll be with you from Whitehall, and I believe Julia will be doing technical engineering. We'll also have a Big G. We'll have Jackson Jenner back as our cameraman. I'll be doing play-by-play, and as of yet, we'll have to find a color commentary man. To be determined. We'll find somebody because Jamie will be out of town. But with that said, I'm trying to find there we go. With that said, just an incredible ball game here tonight. I know I've said that probably about 26 times already.
That's okay.
Yeah, for our executive producer, executive director, Thad Shank, for the 102.7 WMOM station owner, Chris Nicholas, also for my technical engineer tonight, Julia Havman, for my cameraman tonight, the one and only Jackson Genter, and for my sidekick tonight doing color commentary, Jamie Sycon. This is the voice of the Ludington Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Oriole Field. Once again, your final score in homecoming 2024, the Ludington Orioles 39, the Manistee Mariners 38. Good night, Oriole fans. Have a great weekend.